He did it. He didn't have enough kids, and he did it anyway. Everyone, welcome to today's episode of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Era. Today's episode will be known as the Hanoi Incident. Dr. Kogami has created a gate into virtual space that has encapsulated all of the Hanoi research facility. Everyone within the research facility is within VR now. A physical space that has turned them virtual. This has been done thanks to Dr. Kogami's research. Research that he had planned to use to turn the entire world into VR space. But since he did not have the resources, the best he could manage was the facility itself. Still, there was no way he could have done this with just 4 children. Something must have been added to the pot to create this concoction. So guys, without further ado, we're going to be getting into today's episode of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Era, an episode that is going to be a little sad. Let's go with our character roundup. The first character we are going to be talking about is Spectre, a Soul Executive. Spectre was given the order, bring the Solstice prototype to Hanoi and capture and clean up Dr. Kogami's mistake. It was supposed to be easy. Then Kogami sent the entire facility into the VR world. Spectre is completely shocked. Himself and a few other powerful members, including the Solstice robot, are going to be here today. And they are here representing Soul, trying to clean up Dr. Kogami's mistake. But Spectre and the Solstice robot have been dragged into VR space since they were inside the research facility. Now, he is not just fighting to stop Dr. Kogami, but to return to the real world. Good luck to you, Spectre. A Soul Executive you may be, but today you're just another victim. Another person trapped in a space beyond. Good luck to you, sir. The next character we are going to be talking about is Knight Motoro, the Dr. K supporter. Dr. Kogami has a few supporters left after his actions today. One of those supporters was Motoro. Motoro was not ready for an all-out assault today. He figured the Hanoi facility would be overrun, but now they are in VR. Within VR, they have the children to fight their battles. That is right, everyone. Now that everyone inside the facility has been sent into VR space, they aren't just battling with themselves. They have access to the children within the avatars. Let's see if they will be effective today, and if Motoro will be effective today in helping Dr. Kogami escape from the Soul Executives. The next character we are going to be talking about is Marcel Bonaparte within the Solstice android. Marcel finds himself inside the body of cold metal and steel. The cold and darkness is unbearable. The only time he feels alive is when he gets the chance to duel. When he wins, he feels warmth. Soul Executives are not too different than Dr. Kogami. They know how to control other people. The way they control Marcel inside the Solstice android is they make the android feel like a frozen hell. And the only time he is able to feel any relief or any warmth is when he is dueling at Soul's behest. And winning will receive him a little bit more, time in the warmth before he is brought right back into the cold steel. Hopefully Marcel will perform well today, or he will continue to suffer. Good luck to you, Marcel Bonaparte. The next character we are going to be talking about is the Night Depth. Dr. K's experiments have worked. Depth thought that the plan was to encapsulate the entire Earth, but it seems Dr. Kogami didn't have all the resources. Only the building they are in seems to be in the VR world. Night Depth, along with some of the scientists, knew of Dr. Kogami's plans. He wanted to encapsulate every single person on Earth within his VR world as a means of saving everyone. Because once they enter the VR world, they lose the ability to age. They will become immortal. And in fact, everyone that is in the VR space today is considered immortal. That immortality can be lost, though, if Dr. Kogami or any of his supporters, right, and all of his supporters lose today and are unable to keep the experiment going. The next character we are going to be talking about is Kari Tsukumo, an investigative journalist. Kari's source in Seoul informed her of the executive's movements today. She found herself in the heart of Hanoi, only to be sent into the VR world. Kari needs to find a way out of here, and the only way out is to get to Dr. Kogami and his controls. So, if Kari can defeat Kogami and anyone who supports him, or anyone that is forced to work for him, meaning the children avatars, the Hanoi victims, then they can escape. But if they fail, they might be trapped here forever. Kari, if you do manage to escape, you will be able to write a story about what happened here today, and then the world will know what Seoul has truly been up to. The next character we are going to be talking about is Dr. Genome. Dr. Genome was right to follow Dr. Kogami. Only Dr. Kogami had the will to sacrifice his own child and trap everyone in his grand design. It's a shame the plan is incomplete. They needed one more child. Yes, they were unable to fully encapsulate the Earth. Doing this, I would say a little too preemptively, has cost them. They were only able to cover the entire building, which will help them against the assailants here today. But it does mean that there is still weakness, and unless they can find a final child with potential and put them through the tests to create the AI, they will never be able to finish their grand design. Dr. Genome will fight today for Dr. Kogami and try to help him finish this experiment. Of course, today is just about survival. They won't get the final child unless they find someone in today's tournament that would suit that role. The next character we are going to be talking about is Blue Angel, a Hanoi victim. Dr. Kogami has a major test for everyone today. Failure will result in intense shocks. Blue Angel feels weird. This is the first time she feels like she is within her own avatar body. It's as if the avatar itself is just placed around her, and that she herself is in VR space. But she is more afraid of the shocks than anything else, so she will perform as well as she can today and defeat anyone that gets in Dr. Kogami's way. The next character we are going to be talking about is Coulter. Not technically a direct Hanoi victim, but someone he loves was a Hanoi victim. Cal's search for his brother might be at an end. He already found the area Seoul kept the avatar duelists not too long ago. He then used that backdoor to find the server site. He finds himself in Hanoi today, and by going there, he found himself in VR space today. That's right, everyone. From that tournament not too long ago, Coulter got exactly what he needed: access to the avatar server, and then he traced that access back to where they were in real life. And he found Hanoi. Sadly, the day he found Hanoi, it was the day everyone was sent to VR space within the building. So Cal is now stuck here, looking for his brother and trying to stop Dr. Kogami. The next character we are going to be talking about is Duel Master K, AI prototype and pro-level duelist. The antiquated AI model Duel Master K was given, Duel Master K was given orders to destroy the people invading Hanoi. Duel Master K has managed to change his directive to destroy the people in Hanoi VR space. Someone has been tweaking with Duel Master K's AI. And because of this, Duel Master K is no longer supporting Dr. Kogami. In fact, any human being that entered the VR space today from the Hanoi facility is in danger, not counting the avatar duelists. Duel Master K has planned to destroy anyone within VR space that is in human form. Let's see how that goes. If Duel Master K wins today, some people might be leaving the Master Era story. The next character we are going to be talking about is Clarissa Turner, a traitor for Dr. Kogami. I can't believe he would do this. Clarissa's failure at Duel Academy forced Dr. Kogami's hand. He sacrificed his own son to create his immortal world. Clarissa will do whatever she can to save Varys. Clarissa Turner is no longer working for Dr. Kogami, and in fact will be doing everything she can to stop him today. We'll see if she can be successful. It was her own failure at Duel Academy that brought Dr. Kogami to do this horrible act. But maybe she can fix things by stopping him and freeing everyone from VR space. The next character we are going to be talking about is Soul Burner, a Hanoi victim. Soul Burner has been suffering during his tests. This emergency incident happening today might be his chance to get on Dr. Kogami's good side. He just wants the pain to stop. Soul Burner is one of the Hanoi victims and is within his avatar body today. In order to avoid the shocks given to him that he's been receiving for a while now because of his failure in the last tournament, he has to win today, and he has to do it for Dr. Kogami. Good luck to you, Soul Burner. The next character we are going to be talking about is Knight Socks. Socks is honestly impressed. He never thought Dr. Kogami would use his own child to accomplish his goals. His child had the largest potential of all the children, and now the building is in VR. That's right, everyone. According to the research that all of the Knights of Hanoi have been bringing up on everyone within the facility, Varys, who was never put through the tests, had the highest potential out of any child, even out of the children that were on the outside world that were trying to be captured for today. Now that they were used, they were able to complete their experiment and put the research facility into VR. Without Varys, it would not have been possible, but it was a great sacrifice. Let's see if Socks can help out Dr. Kogami today, and if they'll complete their experiments and be able to encapsulate the entire Earth. The next character we are going to be talking about is Luna. Luna found them. A child from the spirit world managed to guide Luna to where the missing kids are being held. This child apparently was a failed experiment that did not survive. There were other children. Children before Playmaker. children before Blue Angel, children that never survived the original tests. Luna was contacted by one from the spirit realm, and they are trying to help the other children escape from Dr. Kogami's hands. Luna has brought support, but she herself is a child of great potential, especially with her link to the spirit realm. So maybe her being here today is a mistake. The next character we are going to be talking about is Alec. Dr. Kogami has another traitor among us. Alec blames himself. He knew Dr. Kogami would do anything to create the perfect virtual sanctuary. The very place he planned to save humanity is now a battlefield surrounding the Hanoi Research Building. That's right. Alec knew that Dr. Kogami might go this far, but his failure at Duel Academy has forced his hand. And now, Alec has decided that what he was doing was wrong. And he will do whatever he can to save all of the children. He will do whatever he can to stop the experiment. The next character we are going to be talking about is Leo. Leo was worried about today. Seems like his instincts were right. His sister and him find themselves trapped in a building thrust into virtual space. Winning is needed to escape from this prison. This VR prison can only be escaped if a sole executive or VR or investigator win in today's tournament. Or technically Coulter, somebody that is not working or is forced to work for Dr. Kogami. That is the only way they will be able to escape this hell. Good luck to you, Leo. The next character we are going to be talking about is Chazz Princeton, an Avatar employee. Chazz's employer has alerted him to many people entering the Avatar server. Chazz is honestly surprised to see so many big names in the business world. Something isn't right. Chazz Princeton was not in the Hanoi building, for those of you that are curious. He is simply in VR space, using his headset or whatever they use to get in there. So, Chazz is not someone within the building right now. That's not something he has to worry about. But his job is to protect the avatars, and all of these sole executives and investigators are in the way, which isn't unlike what happened a few weeks ago with the pro-level duelists. So, Chazz has to quote-unquote protect the avatars again, but he actually recognizes some of the people coming into VR space. In fact, some of them were business partners for his older brother Slade back when the Princeton Company was a major player, before Slade's disappearance. The next character we are going to be talking about is Reggie McKenzie, another Avatar employee. Reggie McKenzie earned a bonus for her performance defending the avatars. She'll need to be on top form today. It seems many different people are after Dr. Kogami's avatars, or at least that's what she was told. In other words, Reggie and Chazz are two people under Dr. Kogami's employ, and if they were to win, and either of them were to win today, that would count as a Dr. Kogami win. This is a little bit sad as they do not know the stakes. They are just in VR space using their headsets. They were not inside the Hanoi facility. They don't even know that these people are actually physically inside VR space now, because that sounds completely crazy. But that is what's happening. And Reggie McKenzie is working for Dr. Kogami. Let's see how she does today. The next character we are going to be talking about is Playmaker, a Hanoi victim. Playmaker can feel himself inside his avatar today. He believes that Dr. Kogami has to have set the virtual world plan in motion early. Despite the chaos today, he seems cool-headed, as if maybe... Wait a minute. Maybe Playmaker was waiting for a situation like this. Maybe he used some of his own hacking intelligence, even in his child body, because he's been in VR space for so long, to work with another AI. And that AI's directives have been changed due to his meddling. Either way, we'll see how Playmaker does today. He is one of the only people that has a good grasp of the situation. And if Playmaker were to win the today's tournament, it does not count as a Dr. Kogami win. He knows too much. Playmaker would actually close the VR space and bring everyone back to the real world. And maybe one of those people would not return to the real world. Someone that should have never entered VR space in the first place. The next character we are going to be talking about is Brianna Stone. Brianna's link within Seoul has alerted her and Kari to get to Hanoi. Apparently, the executives at Seoul are making their move and a sort of civil war is about to happen. And oh boy is it happening, as we've already seen some major players. We have Seoul executive Spectre, we have the Soltis android Marcel, we have a bunch of investigators, we have ourselves the Hanoi victims working for Kogami, at least most of them are, we have a rogue AI known as Duel Master K, and many more still to come. Brianna Stone, get yourself the story while you can, and if you escape, you can tell that story. The next character we are going to be talking about is simply known as Bishop, a Seoul executive. Bishop is a high-ranking executive within Seoul Technologies. Bishop was the one who suggested funding the Hanoi project. They assumed VR was the future of games, but did not understand Dr. Kogami's will. Yeah, Bishop was the one that was like, oh man, VR space sounds like a super cool idea. We should invest money into this. And you know what? It was a big success. It's a great idea. Hell, the Pro League is held in VR. So the biggest event ever is held in VR space. But Dr. Kogami has been using that funding not just to create a VR space, but to turn the whole world into a VR sanctuary. And obviously the Seoul executives were never about that. Plus, I don't know if the Seoul executives exactly wanted the Hanoi project to happen. So, let's see what Bishop can do today to stop Dr. Kogami and maybe clean this up. Because if one of the Seoul executives win today, the investigators will not be able to tell their story. Everything will be cleaned up in a way that the world will never know what happened here. Except for the victims, anyway. The next character we are going to be talking about is the Seoul King 1, a Seoul executive. There are 3 kings in charge of Seoul Technologies. They know little of duel monsters and are more focused on business. The first king was forced to log into the Avatar system to cover up the Hanoi tragedy. Seoul King 1 is not in the research facility of Hanoi. They are safely within their wherever the executives lay, and they have entered the VR space where the avatars are to have this intense tournament against Dr. Kogami. The deck they are using is actually based off of a Dr. Kogami design that was tested against pro-level duelists, but they themselves are not that great of a duelist. The next character we are going to be talking about is the Seoul King 2, a Seoul executive. The second king of Seoul is focused on domestic trades. They were forced to log into their VR account in order to stop this Hanoi PR nightmare. Their deck was tested through an AI program using pro-level duels. In fact, you might have watched these duels. They took place before the Virtual Kingdom tournament. This is one of the decks. and Soul King 2 will be using it. Let's see if this executive can clean everything up, just like everyone else wants to do, except the investigators. The next character we are going to be talking about is the man who created this VR space. Everyone say hello to Dr. Kogami, the head Hanoi scientist. I had to do it. He was the only one with enough potential. Dr. Kogami has created a virtual gateway from the real world to the virtual world. He only had enough power to cover his Hanoi facility, but he plans to cover the entire world. Dr. Kogami has done it. His experiment is a success, if only on a small scale. And he himself is in danger today. In danger of a lot of people. So, he is using all of his resources in order to continue the experiment. He himself even has to duel today. Though, he is not much, ironically enough, he is not much of a duelist himself. His deck is an anomaly, and we will see if it can work in actual duels. Dr. Kogami is not the last character we have to talk about today. There is only one more character entering today's Dark Tournament, and this character is probably the biggest threat Master Era has seen in a long time. Everyone, say hello to Varys. Varys is the avatar created by the son of Dr. Kogami. Dr. Kogami never wanted to use his son, but his knight's failure at Duel Academy forced his hand. Varys' potential rivals the data they have on Yugi Muto. Soul Technologies has AI data based on Yugi's pro-level matches, and they even created an AI model of Yugi that was sadly boycotted into oblivion. They still have access to that model, but they can no longer use it, because if they do, they might get canceled by Taya Gardner and others. That potential has only been matched by the character we see before us, Varys, a child forced into the VR world by his own father, forced into terrible tests, and a new AI was created. This avatar that his son is currently controlling is being forced to do his own father's will, and that is take out everybody here today. Varys is 100% loyal to his father, not by will, he doesn't want to be, but by force. That is all the characters we have for us today. Today's tournament is a dire one. Today's tournament is a situation that's been building up for a long time in the Master Era. I would say the past 2 months, maybe 3, have been building up to this moment. Will the experiment continue? Will the experiment be stopped and the world will know what happened? Will the people in VR space be safe? Or will everything get covered up by the Soul executives? We'll find out in today's tournament. I hope you guys are excited. Hello everyone, and welcome to today's episode of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Era. It's your buddy Cooper here, and I have my cat Callie with me. Everyone, today we are going to be having a very important tournament in our story. And this tournament is going to have multiple endings. Now, of course, I do have a trailer at the end of today's stream, but sadly, due to the multitude of endings, I cannot simply just have an ending directly related to this tournament. However, this tournament does decide the future of the Master Era. So, let us begin. We are going to be starting with the first fight of the tournament, Soul Burner versus Brianna Stone. Let's go ahead and let's get into it. The first fight has officially begun. So, looking at these two characters, we have Brianna Stone, an investigative character. We have ourselves Soul Burner, a child that just wants the pain to stop. Let's do it. Looking at this deck, we got Battle Mania, we got Trap Card, that is always good, and that should be fun. And let's see, we got Command Knight. Command Knight cannot defeat the giant soldier of metal or whatever, of stone? The Sentry Soldier of Stone, that's what that card is called. Now we got ourselves a Catapult Zone, but she refuses to use it unless there's a reason. So let's see what happens here. We have a Tuner Monster, which could be good for Soul Burner if he has a level 5 Synchro, though it looks like he doesn't. Luckily for him, he's probably about to bait the enemy into attack mode. Because... Oh! Wait, Brianna's gonna do it! This is her boss monster! Brianna Stone summons finisher, the strong arm! Don't just die. Don't just die! They spent everything! They literally spent everything to summon it, and you murdered it, you monster! You absolute monster! Oh, wow, that's a brutal monster. That's a great effect. Kelly, why are you eating my food? Oh, Battle Mania says you must attack this turn, though. So unless you... Oh, you do have a big monster. You got lucky. You got so lucky, Soul Burner. Oh, I feel so bad. She finally gets her boss after so many years, and it doesn't even matter. Worse than that, we have ourselves a Synchro Summon of his strongest boss monster. It's not his ace, but it's definitely the strongest card in his extra deck. And because of it, I don't see you winning this duel anymore. It's crazy, but the D2 shield isn't even enough. You almost won through deflected damage, but it is over. Who knows? We'll wait till the end to find out. Alright, we have D2 shield getting destroyed because it turns out it doesn't matter. None of this matters. You're just going to attack. Soul Burner's got this in the bag. All he has to do is say, I attack. Alright, Field Spell is active. He's at 5,200 attack, and Soul Burner has put Brianna Stone in a bad spot. Let's go ahead and get into game 2, folks. That was really rough. She finally gets her boss, and it gets popped immediately, and after it gets popped, it gave him time that he needed to set up his boss monster. Soul Burner is tired of the shocks. He is going to play really well today. At least he's going to force himself to. Alright, let's see. He has a Field Spell again, and Blue Flame Swordsman's bigger than your get D2 shield or die. Get the D2 shield or die. Those are your only options. There is no in between. Alright. We got a Potto Greed. That's always nice. We got ourselves an Equip Spell. That's dangerous. That's a big monster! That's a good one! And that big monster is gonna definitely be a problem. That problem is the end of this duel coming quite quickly. Oh, crap. Blue Flame Swordsman's like, nah, you're stronger. Don't you worry about it. You're a big boy. And that's a lot of damage. Brianna does not stand a chance. I'm trying to play with my cat, but they're so aggressive. Come on. Come on. Stop biting me. I love you. I think it's because the mama cat doesn't want to play with her and she's still young, so she just gets aggressive. Did you just do 28? Wait, am I the only one that saw that? Did you just do 2,800 damage to yourself? What if your opponent draws Magic Cylinder? What are you going to do? Okay, she didn't, but, you know, possibilities. The possibility. Stop killing yourself. What are you doing? Play the video game correctly. It doesn't matter. It's over. Brianna Stone was not ready for the literal pro-level duelists. Actual pros. Kelly, leave me alone. I'm trying to pet you. Stop destroying my arm. Look, if I put my arm here, she might jump up and bite it. Let's see. Maybe not. Okay, good. She left me alone. All right, well, there we go, guys. The winner of the first fight is Soul Burner. A good start for that child, at least. Now we're going to go ahead and get into the next fight of the tournament. Yes, I see you. I love you. I love you so much that I need to somewhat ignore you to do my tournament. Oh my gosh. You're so needy. So needy. The next duel is Clarissa Turner versus Playmaker. Clarissa Turner has turned on Dr. Kogami. Playmaker has his own plans in mind. He's been waiting for a situation just like this. A situation where a certain doctor would enter VR space. So, let's go ahead and let's see what happens between these two characters. Technically, the kids think winning is good, but losing is how they win. All right. In fact, the kids don't even know that Dr. Kogami can't shock them anymore. Now that they're all in VR space, they don't have really a body to get shocked. They're not attached to the same stuff they used to be attached to. In fact, they're inside their own avatar's bodies. But they don't know that. They don't know what happened. All they know is that they were given orders. All right, Black Salvo is here. Black Salvo summons a big old monster. That big old monster is going to be the Dark Strike Fighter. And we do a little bit of burn. And that monster has its own effect. And that's some more burn. And that monster has its own effect. A lot of effects going off right now. 300 burn and Rising Energy. No! Holy crap, you should have saved that trap card for Dark Strike Fighter. Because that energy will go away. Oh, the machine burn was nice, but he's losing due to the... Oh, wait. The Crush card! No way! He's destroyed. His whole deck is big boys. Oh, he's destroyed. Clarissa came to play today. Playmaker's in a little bit of trouble now. He got crushed all right, but he does have effects from the grave, and that will help him quite a lot. Especially when it summons a machine monster to do some burn. All right, we're doing some burn. This monster has another effect. Is that a machine? It is. It'll do some burn. And there we go. We're going to get a synchro summon. The token with the monster creates the Catastor. Granted, she does run a lot of dark monsters, so I highly doubt Catastor will make the biggest of differences. But who the hell cares? He's got it on the field now. Playmaker is making his plays. But Clarissa still has a field advantage, in my opinion. Despite Catastor's, scary effect, it doesn't affect Clarissa. And this is why. We got a big old synchro summon coming through. And this synchro is level 6. Oh, that's a good one. Catastor's dead. And you thought you could burn the opponent? You're wrong. You're absolutely wrong. Granted, that will burn the opponent. And if you somehow find another level 7 monster, maybe, just maybe, you can... No, you're not going to be able to find one. Oh, sacrifice play. That's really Whoa, that was a good one. Blast Spider's so good. And it gets a buff. Why not? Exact damage victory. No, she won't allow it. This whole duel is still up in the air. Clarissa has him. Playmaker's wide open. Monster Reborn. She's bricked. I can't believe it. She had him. He was wide open. And now Jack Wyvern goes in. Clarissa Turner almost had him, but she couldn't finish off Playmaker. Now we're going to go to game number 2. How did I make Playmaker's deck? I wanted a dark machine deck, and that's what I did. I was like, I want a dark machine deck. I type in attribute dark, machine, and then I look at all the monsters, and then I put them into a deck. And that's how you make a Playmaker deck. And that's a creep. What the fuck? Is that Karibo supposed to be on the field? Maybe it's meant to. I do not know. All right, Harpy's Feather Duster is going to be brutal, but the Rising Energy actually makes that Karibo deadly. That Karibo is officially deadly. Careful, Katie. Oh, you could have crush carded, but you didn't. Interesting. Granted, it wouldn't have worked on the triple Blast Spider, which, by the way, I don't know if anyone counted it yet, but he started triple Blast Spider. We can totally count that. That is definitely one. Yep. That's the first of the day. That's right. We're going to see more. Oh, shit! She got Caius! It's the perfect counter to Playmaker's Dark deck. It's so bad. Oh, no. Oh, no. Playmaker, your odds of winning have plummeted. You're in so much trouble. All right, let's see it. That's not going to do it. Blast Spider can sacrifice play, but at the end of the day, you're leaving yourself wide open. Yeah, he's got 3 removal, but that means she gets 3 direct attacks to do that. All right, there we go. We got ourselves a monster. You think Monarchs are too common? Play Tag Force. Everyone's got a goddamn Monarch in that game. It's sickening. All right, level 8. I don't even think he runs a level 8, to be honest. I think he's a level 7 duelist. Yeah, for surprisingly enough, he's a level 7 duelist. All right, Link Karibo says no. And there you go. We have destroyed the tomato. And that's a Spirit Reaper. Disgusting. That's disgusting. Hate that monster. Oh, shit. Well, you didn't technically deal with the problem. You still have to get rid of it. And Caius goes in for the big damage. All right. Well, Playmaker, think of something else because this isn't working. Think of something that can do the job. Okay, we're going to Black Salvo into Blast Spider. And then we're going to Synchro. But we're not going to use Blast Spider. Dark Strike Fighter could defeat Caius in battle. Dark Strike Fighter gets rid of Blast Spider for burn and defeats Caius in battle. Now, Dark Strike Fighter technically could get past Spirit Reaper and win the duel very slowly. One question, though. If he had his trap card, this would have been better. But since he doesn't have his trap card, is it even going to be enough burn, or will she just get a bigger monster by that point? Because, yes, he can go for the burn strat to get past Spirit Reaper. Oh, shit. All right, well, that's not great. He's the one that's burning more than she is, but he's got a backup plan. You can have a token monster. And now we're going in with the Spider of Doom and the Link Karibo. It is enough burn eventually. That's good. Yeah, the problem with the Blast Spider is, remember this game is Master Era and how the AI does not like targeting monsters that are low level or weak? Is that the Scissorman? All right. Let's see what we got here. That Power Cell can power you up. Call the Haunted, let's see. Black Salvo, interesting choice. Again, interesting choice. Oh, they both do burn? Oh, he did do it! Playmaker is not an idiot! There is an AI in this game that's not stupid, thank God! Playmaker wins the duel! Alright, I was actually worried that we were going to get stuck for a second, but Playmaker is not an idiot like the other AI. So, he will be 2-0ing his opponent and moving on. Let's go ahead and see who's up next. So far, the Hanoi victims are winning. The next duel will be Knight Motoro, and Motoro will be taking on a former companion. They are currently not on the same team. It's Alec. All right, Alec versus Knight Motoro. Let's see who wins between these two characters. Hopefully we get a good duel from them. Alec is an insect deck. Motoro is a obviously machine deck. Because I am not creative. If their names are dumb, I will make sure the deck is based off that dumbness. Alright, he's got the hack worm, he's got reasoning, he's got... okay, that's all 3 reasonings gone. He's got the black salvo, he's got the mechanical chaser. Very nice. And it looks like his starting hand's got plenty of stuff to work with. Yep. I don't know these cards, but I just assume they go together because they all look the same. In fact, they look like the space we're in right now. Oh, that's level 5? What the? I thought they were level 3. I was incorrect, apparently. Magic Cylinder does 3,200 damage. Absolutely brutal. But he did get a big level 5 monster that even a freaking Dark Strike Fighter couldn't beat. So, I guess that's going to end it there. All they can do is hide. Ah, gotcha. They can manipulate. Oh, he got the combo! He has his infinite combo! You're going to struggle now! Oh boy, Mr. Machine Man is going to struggle. Oh god, it's this... Okay, well, this is going to get good. Yep, that destroys everything. That's like, you go back to the deck. This card's like, I have a better idea. Let's put you in attack mode so we can do damage. This card's like, I'm hungry. And they're going in for battle. The big damage is upon us. And they hunger for more. And they got more. And that's so much. Damn, Alec. Finally, you're doing something. And with your combo, you can't technically lose the duel unless they get destroyed. You would have to lose your combo to Harpies or MST or something of that nature. Dark Snake, yep, he's got this in the bag. That gets rid of a defensive monster. You cannot set against Alec. Alec loves defense mode. He's a lot like Dextra. And that is destruction. Alec destroys the Simple Knight. Alright, the Knight Motoro loses game number 1. But I would like to say that Alec had a great starting hand, so maybe let's see a hand that's not so great. Let's start again, have a terrible starting hand. We can work with this. It'll be good. All right, double DNA surgery is pretty bad. There we go. That's a bad start. Well, Howling Insect's not bad, though. Yeah, he agrees. Howling Insect's not bad. I don't know about setting both DNA surgeries. That might not have been worthwhile. We'll find out soon. It was not worth it. That was a huge misplay. Huge misplay by Alec. Most AIs actually do save the second trap. We've seen it when we watch, what's her name? Aja Yusa. She usually holds back a trap if she has 2 bottomless or something. But that... Oh, that's a level 7, though. Oh, and 100 food at home. Oh, wait a minute. Is he going to go for it? He got all 3? You can count that. Honestly, you can count that if you guys want. You can count that. That's 3 DNA surgeries. Yeah, that's a little bullshit. Oh, he got his boss. It's the big level 8 behemoth. You're going down, Alec. It's the freaking cracking dragon. Without your big defense, you are nothing. Oh, you're in so much trouble. You are in so much trouble. Motoro has exactly what he wants. Interesting. You are very interesting, sir. You literally said you just win. Alec gave up. What does that level 7 do? It's a little like Fusilier Dragon. You will lose all your stats, but you can normal summon it for, just think of Insect Fusilier Dragon. Alright, let's go ahead. You lose half your stats, but you can normal summon it. Alright, let's go in for number 2. Let's do this. Granted, he was like, nah, I lose either way. He did not accept it. Alright, game number 3. Sorry, they both have won now. Both characters have won the duel. Which character will move forward? Yeah, he lost that due to bad AI, but at the same time, that opponent, the opponent was just too strong. He got his freaking cracking dragon. Now with this, Howling Insect and the double supply squad, that's very aggressive. He's going to get so much draw power, so much search. Howling can go first. Let's see what we get. That monster has 0 attack. Okay, well, this duel is going to be interesting to say the least, unless that's another Ring of Destruction. I take it back. It will not matter what it is. Oh, they're level 5, just like you guys said. Oh, what does that one do? That's a lot of summons in one turn. I will not lie. That is a lot of summons. All right, we got the digital bug, whatever that is. We're going to get the level 5 side. Which side is Blue Angel on? Blue Angel technically is working for Dr. Kogami. Not exactly by choice, of course, but Dr. Kogami has control over the Hanoi victims, save for one of them. One of them is not under his control, but he doesn't even know that. All right. All right. Monster Reborn. We're going to bring back the monster. We got this bug. We're going to eat more monsters. And that's another one of those things. These scary bugs are going in. We're going to put you in defense mode. And we're going to destroy you so we can eat you. Mechanical Chaser will be devoured. You're right, the bugs keep swarming the field. Dark Snake Syndrome to end the duel faster. Oh, this is not good for you. Knight Motoro, you have to do something. That's not doing something. Oh, there's DNA surgery again. This guy's getting it pretty often, luckily. All right, we're going to get another special summon off. And we're going to get rid of the monster on the field, so there is no chance of winning. That's 5 monsters attacking. None of this matters anymore. Go in. Go in for the win. Alec, the traitor, will be winning this fight. And he will be moving forward. Motoro put up a good fight. He made it to game 3, but it will not matter. If you don't win game 3, you're done. So, one of the knights has fallen now. Ironically, to another knight. But this knight is a traitor. All right, let's go ahead and let's see who is up next. The next fight will be the Soltis android, Marcel, versus Investigator Kari. The Soltis android is upon us, everyone. Marcel will be on our screens very soon. The winner of the well. All right, let's see. Where is this other person? Kari Tsukumo. Where are you? Kari, get out here. People want to see you duel. I can't find her deck. I'm struggling. She's in here somewhere, though. There she is. Found her. We're good. All right, let's start this fight. Marcel is ready to fight her. Now, Kari Tsukumo is ready. Marcel finally is starting to warm up. Literally. He already has Obliterate and Heart of the Underdog. His chances of winning are extremely high. Unless she started Harpies, his chances of winning are insanely high. All right, there we go. What else are you gonna use? We have ourselves a flip effect, and Obliterate's like, I got myself a flip effect. Oh, Dark Illusion! Oh, wait. Wait, that's really good. Does that pop Obliterate? Dude, that's so good. Oh, wait, Kari might actually have a chance here. She got rid of a lot of the good stuff. Also, why didn't he activate Heart of the Underdog? That's a really good question. Okay, I guess he knew he wasn't going to draw a thing, but sure. There's no obliteration. Yeah, no, I did not expect Dark Illusion to actually matter, but there it is. Rescue Rabbit! The power of the rabbits! They always pop up in Master Era. 2,000 damage for both characters. 2,000 damage going to each of them, and she could exceed. And her exceed monster shall be Thanatos. Thanatos. All right, let's see what they draw. Oh, that's 2 pieces. Let's start counting. Also, 2 pieces equals pot of greed. All right, let's see it. Nope. Well, the second card matters. Oh, Morphine Jar might help, though. Yeah, I'm not going to lie. Morphine Jar might help you. Because this hand is not going to work. You're going to lose to Kari at this rate. Mystic Tomato goes in. They're both going to get new hands. Kari's doing quite well against the android. Obliterate is reobtained. Oh, Monsterborn is used. Okay. We all know how important Obliterate is for Marcel's deck. I don't know if she's going to be able to stop it again. That's 3 pieces of Exodia. Just a head and an arm is missing. The right arm and the head. Nope, that's Obliterate. Nope, that's Apprentice. Okay, well, that's all the Obliterates, everybody. Monster Reborn brings back a card from Kari's grave, ironically enough. And it's just going to sit there and look pretty. See, he didn't set both obliterates like the other person did with DNA surgery, so that's just kind of strange. All right, goodbye to your monster. But at the same time, Apprentice Magician is the only thing holding the field. Marcel is fighting for his freaking life. Ooh, he's out of legs. All right. Oh, triple exceed. Oh, crap. It's her biggest card. It's Ouroboros. Ouroboros, get rid of a card. Oh, you know what? Hitting Obliterate is good, but I think we all agree a piece of Exodia might have been nice. Premature Burial can bring back a piece, I guess. Obliterate gets rid of Ouroboros. Although it looks like you threw away one of the hands he needed. Interesting choice on his part. Did you really just do... You might have cost yourself a lot doing that. Yeah, I don't know about this. I do not know about this. The aggressive jar plays. I know, right? The jar beatdown. A common occurrence in the Master Era. Another arm that he needed. Why are you throwing them all away? The only reason that would make sense is if you were going to bring them back with a spell or monster effect. That's all your morphing jars now. We're not counting that. It's way too late in the duel and there's way too much search or floating. All right, the morphing jar headbutts are good, but not good enough. That's all your arms now. They're all gone. You threw every single one of the arms away that you needed. So I assume you're going for an Exodia Incarnate finish. Oh, and there's the head. Oh, okay. Well, like I said, it's... Oh, what? Okay, wait a minute. This is going to be weird. This is going to be very weird. Harpies? If he summons that piece of Exodia, he's a genius. But the AI is still thinking, oh, I'm going for Exodia, even though it's impossible. Harpies. Wait, Obliterate, does it have an effect? Or is it not? It does have an effect. Obliterate's effect brings back the head of Exodia. He already summoned? Well, he needs to summon again right now. He either summons right now and he's smart enough to summon a piece of Exodia, or he loses. Because Kari's kind of got this in the bag. The trap doesn't... Yep, he's not... See, I told you guys, he's not smart enough. He thinks, oh, I need to go for Exodia because it's in my hand. He doesn't think, oh, I need to go for Exodia Incarnate because it would win me the duel. They don't have that kind of intelligence. And that's all the Raigeki's gone. That's it. Kari Tsukumo has defeated the android, Marcel. Great job from Kari. Let's go ahead and move on to game 2. A good duel, but you have to win 2 of them. All right. My cat dropped my water bottle. And I need water. Oh my god. Oh my god, that starting hand is so strong. That is such a strong starting hand. I feel so bad for Kari. All right, Raigeki gets rid of the tomato, not like it matters. Yeah, it would be a good idea to get Harpies, I would say that much. That's a lot of special summons, which means that's a lot of damage unless she exceeds. She did exceed, which against normal opponents would be a good idea. But since you're fighting Mr. Obliterate himself, this is not a good idea. Attack goes through. Attack goes through. Obliteration will proceed to happen. Obliteration works. Call of the Haunted works, but you should have done that during the battle phase. That was a misplay. And because you've done the exact same bad play, Obliteration is going to work. I'm sorry, Kari. Your AI doesn't understand that Exceeds are great, except against the Obliterate deck. Speaking of the devil, there we go. How many Dark Illusions does Kari have? I have no memory. I have no clue. Oh, it's the Forbidden Kick! The kick of the Forbidden One! He actually did it! I just like to see it happen sometimes. It's really funny. It's dumb, but... Did you just Raigeki Exodia? Oh my god. That's really funny. That's super funny. Oh, you're not going to Forbidden Kick again, are you? Okay, I was going to say. You know, you could just obliterate your opponent's monster away. You don't have to attack. That was really dumb. That was really dumb. Oh my god. The most powerful attack in duel monsters, the Forbidden Kick. And Obliterate now will activate. With this, he is in control. Marcel, let's see what you get. See, all those revivals matter now, but you didn't use them when you had Incarnate, so now they don't matter anymore. This is a big shame, honestly. TT does still have some use. He ran out of all of his legs. Yep, he has one in his hand, but he doesn't know how to use it. He has two. Wait, you have two heads. You know how to do it now. It's Exodia Incarnate. 5,000 damage. And the only way to beat it is by battle. Also, he is one piece away from just Exodia straight up. It's either Exodia straight up or you beat him by battle. Your choice. You fool. And Heart of the Cards gets a Morphing Jar. Obliterate says you are gone. That was the piece he needed, so he's going to win by battle first. But he could have won by Exodia. He had two ways of winning that duel. He easily got her. We're going to game 3, folks. We're going to game 3. When he gets Incarnate, everyone struggles. Unless he gets it too early and it has like 1,000 attack. But even then, people struggle. All right, let's go. Game 3, the deciding match. Who will win? Soul Executives Android Soltis Marcel or Investigator Kari? Heart of the Underdog with no normal cards in your hand is a really good start. However, no Obliterate is a very bad start for Marcel. He needs Obliterate to have a proper deck. All right, well, we're going to watch. Yep, if you Monster Born your opponent's monster, I'm going to be so pissed at you. It's such a bad play. Do not bring back... Okay, good. She's smart. Do not bring back Mystic Tomato. Literally would only speed up your opponent if you did that. Especially if she had 2 of them. But she had her own... Stop knocking down my water bottle. That's my water. That's my water. Why are you so crazy? I love you. I love you. All right. All right. We got Thanatos right there. I love you. You're a good kitty. Very aggressive kitty, but you're a good kitty. Oh, we got 3 pieces, or we got 2 pieces of Exodia so far. We got Harpies, which has value. Harpy's Feather Duster is just kind of there. It hit Dark Illusion, so I guess that has value, but at the same time, I don't think our friend here is going to have enough turns. Kari's hitting a little too hard. Kari's hitting way too hard. Oh, no. Oh, no, it's over. The winner is Kari! The Soltis Android failed in its first performance. The Cold Steel is now your reward for failure. Or should I say punishment? So, Kari is moving forward. She was once a pro-level duelist. Never forget that. She has the power to save everyone. And to get the story out there. So, let's go ahead and let's see who is up next. The next fight... Oh, Jesus. Okay. The next fight is important. The next fight is Varys versus Coulter. Coulter is one of the few people in any tournament that could beat anybody due to all of his counter cards. His deck is no Yu-Gi-Oh! Allowed. But his opponent is said to have as much potential as Yugi Muto. Let's see what happens. Will Cal's no Yu-Gi-Oh! Deck kick in time? Or will he meet somebody a little too fast for him? Alright, let's see here. Let's see here. Let's start the duel. Coulter versus Varys. He only has a spell stopping card. He did not start with much more than that. His opponent didn't start with much either, though, so it's fine. That's a much better card. That trap card is game-changing. Granted, the opponent has already pulled off a special summon, so it may not matter. Royal Oppression is a little late to the part. No, it still works. Royal Oppression says no. And the attacks go through. Your attack points are just too weak. You're too small, buddy. You got to be bigger than him. And your opponent gets a Pot of Greed. And that's not going to work. Yeah, oh, he could have Royal Oppression, but this is technically actually more expensive because it costs 700 every turn, but screw it. We're doing it. All right, Dragon's Mirror says no. Royal Oppression says no. Stop that. Stop that. His entire deck says no. The only problem is it costs life points, and he's on a time limit now. His opponent is so good at special summoning, Cal just doesn't have the life points to keep up. He did have the goblins, and the goblins help out quite a bit. But you're down to 3,100 life. Oh, God, you're down to nothing. You have 2,300 life points left. Yeah, there's no Yu-Gi-Oh! Allowed for this particular second in time. All right, attack goes through. Attack is going to work. No special summons necessary for that. Imperial Order is getting quite expensive. You're running out of life points. That's your big old Celtic Guardian. It can hold the field, but it cannot attack until you summon the rest of the cards in your hand. Imperial Order still expensive. That's a tribute summon. What the hell? He has a tribute monster on top of everything else? But that counters Royal Oppression. No! He had a way around it. Oh my God. Varus has an answer to everything. All right, wait a minute. Okay, Cal can no longer afford to play the game. That's a field spell. Field spell says we do stuff. Trap card says yes, you can do stuff. And it's over. The tribute monster is going to end it. Tribute monster says no. It was the one answer. It is literally the one answer to Cal Coulter is to run a normal summon tribute deck. Merrick could destroy him, regular Merrick Ishtar. And it turns out this kid has it. So let's go into game 2. Let's see if he has an answer to every one of Cal. Oh, okay. That's no monsters. That could be an issue. You need to top deck a monster like right now. Oh, okay. Well, you pulled it off, and I'm impressed. Okay, well, now you have nothing. Whereas your opponent will most likely have something. Yep, your opponent will have something. The attacks go through, can't do much about that, and your life points are one of your most important resources, so without them you're in trouble, but there's an Exceed monster. And with that Exceed monster, you're getting oppressed. Get out of here. Alright, you need to top deck a monster card. Can you use him? You can! Oh, okay, we got the Noble Arms Celtic Guardian. And now you're bricked and can no longer attack with him because you were forced to play every card in your hand because you happen to draw 5 traps as your starting hand. Skill Drain says no effect. Oh wait, it says no effects. He can attack now. That Celtic Guardian is unlocked. He can play Yu-Gi-Oh! God, oh wait a minute. He's complete. Cal Coulter can do this. He's completely unlocked. Cal Coulter can play Yu-Gi-Oh! There is no effect. Be oppressed. Be oppressed. No Yu-Gi-Oh! Skill issue the card. Yeah, no, Varus, it's either Harpies or bust. You're kind of screwed. And even then, it would just be Imperial Order. Alright, and he's got a big beater monster, and that's enough big beaters to end the duel. Cal Coulter can stop this kid! Cal Coulter has what it takes to stop the unstoppable. Varus is in trouble. I told you, Cal can beat anybody in the game. He might even be able to beat Yugi Muto because all he has to do is say, no Yu-Gi-Oh! No Yu-Gi-Oh! Allowed. Hell, he might even beat Anka. No, Anka uses mostly normal summons. It'd be very hard to beat Anka, actually. The only people that could beat this man... Oh my god, count it, count it. The only people that could beat this man are normal summon decks. Decks that are insanely basic. Like, Beluga could beat this guy. Beluga could probably beat this guy. Also, did he just ritual summon? Oh, shit. I am surprised we get to see a ritual this early in the duel. Interesting. You're gonna need a monster. You know what? I should have specified a bigger monster. Yeah, Varus is a little bit pissed he lost in his first match. He lost a duel. Skill Drain will help in the long run. Not with graveyard effects, though. Solemn Wishes can help you, you know, afford your other bullcrap. Celtic Guardian is screwed. And that ritual monster is insane. The fact that he had the spell and the monster in his opening hand was busted. Especially since he does not run multiple copies. Alright, Solemn Wishes helps a little bit, but like I said, it will not matter. The attack goes through, and I don't think it'll matter. Yeah, I don't think Coulter's going to handle this duel. That's still a 3k beater monster. It's a Blue Eyes White Dragon staring him down and ending this duel. That is it. I am so sad to say Coulter could not stop him. Varys is still online. How do you stop a 3k beater? Trap card, probably. It's your only hope. So let's go ahead and find out who's next in the tournament. Coulter took a game on Varys, but that's the best he could do. Let's see if anyone else can take a game on him today, or just straight up beat this kid. The next duel will be Bishop versus Socks. Bishop is a brand new character and is one of the executives at Soul Technologies. Socks is one of the knights of Hanoi working for the Dr. Kogami. So this is directly Soul Executive versus Dr. Kogami's knight. Let's see how this... Knight versus Bishop. I like that. It's Knight versus Bishop. All right. Bishop is ready. Socks is ready. I just like that name. I like Motoro. I like Socks. They're funny names. I like when I get to name the character. All right. Next, we got ourselves a Volcano Man, and that special summons a girl. Volcano Man and girl go together to create a Synchro Monster. That is a big one. That Synchro Monster has an effect. We draw 2 cards, we throw 2 cards. We attack, and it looks like Bishop's in a little bit of danger. He does get a supply squad, though. She has her own effect. Oh, Magic Drain is gone. Not like it mattered. Well, it might have mattered later on, but it did not matter at that point in time. Backfire is an effective card in any fire deck. Just adding on 500 extra burn every single turn is pretty nice. That's also a very good card. All right, the attack goes through, and there goes the Wyvern. And you get to draw a card, and the Wyvern has its own effect. Oh, he threw away one of his boss monsters, though his odds of summoning it don't seem very high, given that he is around half life points and his opponent has 2 big beaters. What will you do, Bishop? Bishop's answer is to throw away more cards, but the AI says no! You will not be burying anything. Alright, nothing will be buried. Armageddon Knight says, yes, I will bury a monster. Levianeer is summoned. The power of Levianeer is here, everyone. The boss monster of Bishop. And with this boss, he gets his effect to get rid of Backfire. Of course, that's all he can do for now. Still good. And that Salamander has its own effect. Ah, crap. Ah, that's a good counter. That's a good counterplay. Oh, no. Oh, no. You are in the most danger. Turns out it doesn't matter. Socks came to play today, and with that trap card, I would say it's game. Raigeki, get... Oh, does he not have one in the grave? He does not have one, luckily. So, there it is. Mystic Tomato comes out. He is still standing. Bishop is still standing, even though he's not standing well. Oh, God. Rekindling, that's a problem. Oh, yeah, nope, this duel is not going so well. You have 400 life points and a dream. 400 life points and a dream. Let's see you make it a reality. Armageddon Knight could get you. You have Levianeer in your hand. Armageddon Knight's effect did not activate, though. That was strange. Okay, let's see what we got here. And that's a Synchro Summon. Apparently, this guy's got a Synchro up his sleeve, and what will it be? Oh, shit! That's a good one! That's a pretty good one! Okay, well, things are getting kind of scary. Yep. Yep. There's no way. It was so close. This entire duel is decided. Why didn't you? Oh, because it can't attack. Okay, fair enough. And goodbye, Harpies, I guess. This entire duel is decided by this next top deck. Can you top deck a burn monster? No, you cannot. He's healing 2,000. Bishop turned the whole duel around. It looked like he was guaranteed to lose, but Bishop has won the duel, and Levianeer does the game-ending attack. All right, Bishop with the comeback. We're going into game 2. Sox almost had him. Sox was this close to having him, but the second Bishop was online, it was over. That was a good duel. That was a good first duel for Bishop. Welcome to the Master Era. All right, here we go. We got Geico. We got traps. We know that TT backfire combo is going to be real nice. We can already predict that. 1 second, let me move this mic a little bit. There we go. Harpies. That's more valuable than anything. All right, that Harpies is insanely valuable, and 2 monsters are going in, but UFO Turtle will stall for time. What? What's going on? You are so needy today. I love you, but you are so needy. All right, we're going to banish a fire monster. That fire monster didn't stand a chance. UFO Turtle's final card is UFO Turtle. I would have gone for a tuner monster, but hey, that's just me. And now you're dealing with a Chaos Ruler, the Chaotic Magical Dragon. Have fun with that. Yeah. You have to beat a dragon. Oh, he got Levianeer. That's very dangerous. That is very... Oh, yep, he got it. Oh, no. Oh, no. This guy, Bishop, is playing for real this time. Game 1, he went easy on him and still won. Game 2, he's not going so easy. Sox run. Toll Drama, thank you for gifting out subs. That is super kind of you. 500 burn comes through, but big ass 6,000 damage comes through. Thank you very much. I love my cat Callie. All right. Yeah, Bishop just wants to cover this up already. When you actually have to call out the Soul Executives, that's when things get for real. All right, attack goes through. We got rid of it. Yeah, you'll do 500 burn, but you're gonna die to his boss. Both duels, he ends with Levianeer. Levianeer wins the duel, everyone. That is the power of Bishop. I hope you guys are mentally prepared for what he is bringing to the Master Era. Sorry, Sox, you almost had game 1, but you didn't win a single duel. The next duel will be Dr. Genome versus Luna. Luna, beat this man and then get far away from him. Dr. Genome is one of the few people that still believes in Dr. Kogami. He is still supporting him. Even now. In fact, he supports him even more now. So let's go ahead and let's see what happens. Dr. Genome versus Luna. Dr. Genome was one of the few people of the Knights of Hanoi tournament to actually win a match, because most of them just lost immediately. Dr. Genome did not. He won a match. So we're going to see Luna, and we're going to see the Doctor. The Doctor starts the duel with reasoning, and he already throws away Harpies, sadly, and missed Archfiend. Did you guess level 5? Okay, she just happened to guess level 5. That seems like bullshit to me, but whatever. And missed Archfiend is going to stand strong. All right, Sunlight Unicorn gain equip spell. Oh, Luna! What was that? That was so lucky. I can't believe it. Oh, Defense Draw says no. You will not be doing any damage, but you do get to destroy the monster. Luna's doing great, though. Great job, Luna. Amazing top deck. Your opponent is bricked and scared. Yes, very scared. Nope, you're not getting that lucky. Just be happy you pulled it off once. You have 5,000 damage going through, and it's gone. Well, that was nice while it lasted. That was very nice while it lasted. And luckily for you, your opponent is still in danger. So you got this, Luna. You got this. Get Regulus in there. Yeah. Or Giant Rat. I don't even care. Up, defense draw. He's drawing again. Don't worry. It's not like he'll get his boss. 1400 damage. Very nice. And a big synchro summon. That's what we're talking about. Thank you, Total Drama, for being a sub, bud. I appreciate you. And okay. Wow. That's an old one. Oh, TT, baby. Everyone loses. Okay, well, it looks like Dr. Genome had an answer, but so did Luna. And Mist Archfiend will cost both of them. Ancient Fairy Dragon's not going to do the job. All right, you got this. You got this, Luna. Reborn Tengu is the safest card you can play. Regulus is fine. He's a good beater. That's all. Okay, he drew all 3 defense draws. They're gone. There are no more defense draws. Bernard, thank you for being a sub, bud. I appreciate that. 2 years, baby. Over 2 years of Master Era. No, I don't know if it's been 2 years of Master Era. It's probably been less than that. You've been around before that, I assume. All right, now we're going to go ahead and emergency teleport, and that gets a commander of psychic abilities. And now we're going to get a synchro summon. After that, we're getting an ancient fairy dragon. With that, we get Reborn Tengu. Reborn Tengu goes in, and a hero emerges. It will be Gores, ironically enough. So his boss monster is on the field. She's going to do some healing, though. Regulus will bring back the field spell to the deck. Gores is an issue. The attack goes through. Goodbye to the Ancient Fairy Dragon. All right, you're going to need another Synchro Summon. I guarantee that. Your field spell is up. The Synchro Summon is here. Everyone, it is time for Luna to show off her Ancient Pixie Dragon. Gores be damned. Gores is gone. 2,000 damage goes in. He's got backup Gores. Gores Part 2. Ancient Pixie Dragon destroys the token, but Gores is stronger because she is in attack mode. Too many Gores. Too many Gores. All right, well, unless you get more tuner monsters, you are definitely screwed. That is a tuner monster. That top deck was so clutch. I can't believe it. She actually top decked a tuner. It's Ancient Pixie Dragon. Reborn Tengu combos. That should have been in attack mode, but it still might be game. Game-winning attack goes through. It's for game. It might not work. A hero emerges. Dr. Genome's hero is a big monster with 2,700 attack. I don't know that card, so I don't know its name, but it's big. The points are big. That's another pixie down. But you got one left. Do you have any tuners left is the question. Monster Reborn! That would do it! Monster Reborn! Oh, okay, we're just gonna go with a tuner. Why not? Tuner monster. This is the last time she can pull off this play. It is her last Ancient Pixie Dragon. Dr. Genome finally is screwed. What? His last card is the strongest monster in his deck. This entire duel is complete bull. What the hell? Dr. Genome will not lose to Child Luna. Jesus Christ, this duel. She no longer has Pixie Dragons, by the way. All she's got left are Fairy Dragons, which do have enough defense. They at least have enough defense, and she's an equip spell deck. She runs equip spells, as we've already seen. She has already lost 2 of them. The Rose Girl could sell. If she top decks an equip spell, it's her only hope. That's a field spell. She's still going to go for it because then she'd at least have enough defense. I'm glad you're enjoying this duel. Ancient Fairy Dragon comes through for the big D, and that gets rid of a field spell to heal her, which is pretty important. The Rose Girl's like, thank you for this. We're going to get back a card. And we're not going to play a field spell, apparently. 3,000 defense is enough, though. She can hold the field. I mean, she's going to lose her other cards, but who cares? She can hold the field. This duel has been quite intense, and it's only the first one. All right, you can continue to heal yourself if you wish in the future. But for now, she is just going to play passively. All of her pixies are dead. One of her fairy dragons is dead. She has one left in the extra deck and then just the one on the field. Does she have more revival? I'm sure she has premature burial. Pretty much every character runs that. Every character's got the basic stuff. Giant rat is dead, but the rat will bring out the commander. The commander is not strong enough without an equip spell, though. She got it! The equip spell is here! Fairy Dragon can defeat Mr. Uncha. Damn it, that's what happened to the last equip spell. The last time she had an equip spell, that's exactly what happened to it. She tried. She tried, folks. Oh, it's Montage Dragon! He bought so much time! Montage Dragon ends the first duel! That is brutal, folks. Absolutely brutal. That duel was intense. But game 1 goes to Dr. Genome. Game 2, let's see what happens. Luna fought hard. She fought her freaking heart out. She did everything she possibly could, but it didn't work. Also, this hand's a brick. Also, that's Montage Dragon. Still, Magic Cylinder would be insanely valuable right now. Magic Cylinder has the most value. I would not even TT if I were you. I would only Magic Cylinder. We're going to get that either way. 5,700 burn. My God. All right. Come on, Luna. Come on. You got him low. Now you just need to get a little bit of, a little chip damage. She got... Damn it, oops all tuners. It's an oops all tuners situation. Luckily, as long as she draws a level 4 monster, she's good. She even has premature burial. Granted, those are 2 trap cards and they scare me based on what we've seen. Okay, we're in a bad spot. We are in a bad spot for Luna fans. That's a miss, and that is high value TT. That's, oh shit, when did that get in the grave? Oh, no! I didn't know he had something in the grave. Well, that's not good. That is not good at all. I don't know that card, sadly, so... Oh my God! Oops! All tuners! Every card she owns is a tuner monster! No! Oh, during the montage, of course. Every single card she owns is a tuner monster. That is pathetic. Reasoning. What are we gonna get? Oh, montage is a brick. Dimension Wall is gone. Raigeki's gone. Okay, good hits so far. Pernicious Puppeteer. What? 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 Dr. Genome wins! I can't believe it. Holy crap. That card just says, I steal? That card just says thievery? Specifically against level 3 monsters, and they were both level 3? Oh, what are the odds? What are the freaking odds? Okay, well, that's the end of that match. That was one of my favorite matches of the day. I'm sorry. I am absolutely sorry. This tournament is nonsense. I agree. By the way, Luna is in official danger unless an investigator or a sole executive or anyone that's not Kogami's team wins today. So the next duel is the good doctor himself, Dr. Kogami versus Leo. Leo, your sis is in a bit of trouble. She did really well, but it turns out her opponent was the perfect counter, at least in that second duel he was. So let's see if Leo can handle the good doctor. Now remember, Dr. Kogami isn't exactly the best duelist in the world. I'm sorry. It's not what he's great at. He's kind of mid. But maybe he'll get lucky. Leo, be careful if you summon a big monster. Oh dear God, you're not going to do it, are you? Oh. Oh, that is interesting. That's all your life points. Interesting. Well, at least he can't Ring of Destruction that. And we're going to do some burn. The good doctor still hasn't drawn a monster he can actually use. Oh, we got the junk box. This time, are you going to use it for an equip spell, or are you going to go all in? Equip spell it is. But we're... Oh, he is synchro summoning. Wait a minute. Leo can do it. Go, Leo. Power Tool Dragon. Leo is dead before he could get his effect off. Damn it. The good doctor was smart and patient, and that patience paid off. Now, the doctor not drawing a monster card is screwing him, but the cauldron is the only thing... Oh, he won. I don't see a way for Leo to win this. All he has to do is last one turn. If the good doctor could have won right now, pretty much. But if the good doctor can last one more turn and nothing gets harpies, it's over. It's over. Leo is about to lose to burn. Oh no, you have to destroy Cauldron, you fool! You absolute fool! Cauldron works. All right. Dr. Kogami will win his first duel in the tournament. Leo and Luna were always punching above their weight. These characters are too strong. Yep, Leo, that guy started with 2 huge burn cards and it completely countered you. Hopefully in this duel, the doctor won't have those counters and you will actually get a normal duel against him. All right. See, he doesn't... Oh, well, that card's still a problem. But he doesn't have the crazy start. Yeah, I'll admit that card is still a problem. Yeah, Dr. Kogami was definitely inspired by his biggest success story, since Blue Angel was the best success he's had. Wait, Synchro from the hand? What the hell? Oh, it's that card. Yeah, I forgot. Sometimes I forget that card exists. All right, now we got ourselves a big boy. It's the Power Tool Dragon. Power Tool Dragon, what are we going to get? United We Stand, or maybe United We Stand. And I'm going to guess he got Mage Power. Whoa. Leo, are you going to do it? Is Leo trying to go for an OTK? You do need Mage Power to pull it off, though. Oh, Leo. Okay, well, this is still... Oh, man. Oh, man, my hopes are up. If he got a second equip spell... Does he even need it? Does he even need it? He doesn't! OTK! Leo is a god! All right! Leo knocks down the good doctor. Yeah! That's the Leo we want to see. Let's get into game 3. This game is the deciding match. Will Leo be able to OTK again, or will the good doctor get those traps again? Nope, that's not the traps. You're in a good spot. You're in a very good spot. All right, strong start. Scoping. Mage Power on Boomboxin. I'll admit Boomboxin is a threat, but they never synchro summon on main phase 2, which is something they really should do. I don't understand why. Leo is just programmed not to, which is really dumb because of Mage Power mostly. But what are you going to do? All right. Giant rats. 2 of these magical guys. Leo's in a bit of trouble, but as long as he has Junk Box or something, he could probably still pull off Power Tool Dragon. Probably. That is a Junk Box, just like I said. Oh, well, you need a tuner monster. That is a tuner, but that's not what I meant. Okay, well, whatever. Double Boomboxing. The shield will do its job. The shield says no, but that monster's dead. Yes, that monster will die. All right, the Junk Box didn't last long, and you didn't synchro. Oh, no, it was the right level. He could have synchroed. We've seen him do it before. And that is damage. And that is damage. Leo is screwing up in the last duel. $1,800 damage. Yep. The rat is done for. And that's Dr. Kogami's ace monster. Everyone say hello to the ghost or the witch doctor of Sparta. And now we're going to just play defensively. The chain energy will do the rest. Chain energy does 5. Oh, it's Borden! Leo! Borden says no! Leo has won the match! Dr. Kogami, the non-duelist, is out of here. All that's left are his minions. Oh, good job, Leo. We're so proud of you. I mean, you're a terrible duelist. You don't know to synchro summon on main phase 2, but you won the duel, so who the hell cares? I am so proud of you. Okay, the doctor will now be patiently waiting to see if he wins or loses. He no longer can change that result. So, the next duel will start round 2 of the tournament. And round 2 of the tournament will be Night Depth versus Soul Burner, a guaranteed Kogami supporter going to top 8. Will it be Soul Burner or will it be Night Depth? All right. Both these characters are getting set up as we speak. It is fire versus water. That is correct. If you play Pokemon, maybe you're going to make an assumption on who's going to win this duel. Night Depth is ready. Soul Burner is ready. Okay, let's see how it happens. That's a very strong start for Soul Burner. Maybe the Knight can do something. That is his boss very early on. I am surprised you attacked with a 500 attack point monster, but the AI in this game is terrible. Alright, we have a special summon. Very nice. Just a bunch of boosts for everybody. Probably should have done that on main phase 1, but I guess you were afraid of Mirror Force, which only Blazing Mirror Force exists, and it's very rare even at that. Except for Taya, she has the actual Mirror Force. Alright, attack goes through once again with a weak monster, and that's enough damage to end the duel. Shit, this guy's traps did nothing. He did nothing. He sucks. Oh, man. Oh, there are new characters today. You just missed one right now. Alright, let's go ahead and get into game number 2. Soul Burner is dominating so far. He did really good against Brianna, even though Brianna got her boss monster. And now he's doing even better. Zero creativity. Thank you so much for joining us today. I hope you're having fun. Socks? Who's Socks? Socks already lost. Yeah, maybe the AI just can't play Goaty. And Night Death is just going to be an example of why we can't have a Goaty player in the future. Yeah, no, Socks is made of fire. Depth is made of water. Alright, we need more monsters. Let's see what he gets. Blue Flame Swordsman is a very good card. Its ability to increase the attack points of monsters has actually won Joey Wheeler, a former pro, a lot of duels. Goaty is pronounced fish? Nah, I like Goaty. Goaty is goated. Alright. We're just going to end like that. A strong start for good old Soul Burner. The opponent has a field spell, but is unwilling to use it. Almost like the Goaty deck will never work. Unless, though, I have seen him synchro, though, so he does know how to do that. Thievery on my channel. You get used to it. Alright, attack goes through for 2,500 damage. And Blue Flame Swordsman, for some reason, increases the attack after the fact. Oh, wait a minute. We got ourselves a synchro summon, and it's going to be a big boy. I don't know the card, which is why I have to just say big boy. For a double premature burial. Okay, this guy loves equip spells. And we're going to go for another synchro summon. What the hell? Why didn't you do this on main phase 1? If you had all of these options, why didn't you do it on main phase 1? Okay, big increases. Blue Flame Swordsman is here. That's a Socks synchro. Yeah, it's very rare for a character to have their own original monster. Most cards are given to everybody as long as it suits their deck theme. And there we go. Soul Burner has won. I mean, think about how many people have Dark Strike Fighter, even though that's technically a what was that guy's name from the Dark Signers? Oh, I can't remember his name, sadly. All right, let's go ahead and get through this. It's a 5Ds character. Greiger, thank you, Greiger guy. So, Soul Burner has easily won against his opponent. That was insanely quick. Night Depth was put down. Quick 2-0. All right, let's see what we got here. The next opponent will be... Who knows what happened to Gregor? The next opponent will be the Chazz! Chazz Princeton, a protector of the avatars who is taking on Playmaker, telling Playmaker to go back to his avatar box. Go back to your corner, Playmaker. Chazz is here to protect you. I'm sure that's totally what's going to happen. All right, let's see what happens. Playmaker is doing his best to win. He's already excited because the person he's targeting has already lost. But he has to win to make his dreams come true. Chazz Princeton is ready. Wow, he got the whole combo. Do you see that hand? Look at Chazz's hand. He got 3, 5, and 7. He actually got them all. Playmaker is ready. All right, we got ourselves a card and not much else. Yeah, can't really evolve when you don't have any protection. And your opponent has a big old monster card. Goodbye, Armed Dragon level 3. And goodbye to your life points. The Chazz is in a bit of a bad spot. Harpies will help with that card, though. I agree, that is a terrible... Oh my god! Chazz got all the old school Armed Dragons, no Mass Dragons, no Thunder Dragons. All terrible. You're hurting my heart, Chazz. You're one of my favorite characters. Why are you like this? Why are you like this? Chazz, amazing top 8 character, also loses round 1 super often. Thunder Armed Dragon, show them the power! That hand is now good, technically. The hand is now considered good because he can go all the way to level 10! The Chazz has done it! Von Jome Thunder! And with this Thunder, he will end this duel. Goodbye, Power Cell. Alright, Playmaker, how are you going to answer an Armed Dragon level 10 with its amazing effects? You're going to reason with your opponent. They did not say 4. 2 more special summons. That's a normal summon. That's a big enough monster! He's bigger than you! That's 1 more special summon! Oh my god, if he summons a tuner, it's over! Playmaker doesn't need to beat you by battle. He's gonna Synchro Summon. Playmaker synchros a level 8 machine monster. The Light Gazer. Exact damage victory. Screw who has more attack points. Get burned. All right. Playmaker is 1 duel away from victory. He just has to beat Chazz once more. But Chazz had a bad hand. So if Chazz starts a little bit stronger and goes a little bit harder, I know he can win. Armed Dragon level 10 is technically good, but I think the cards need to be in the grave, not the hand. The white one. Okay, there we go. I owe him the DP. Yep, he earned it. Raigeki, strong. Are we going to go with an aggressive Armed Dragon level 3 play? We're going to go with an aggressive Armed Dragon level 3 play. And with that aggression, let's see what Playmaker does to answer it. He already lost a lot of options. 2 monsters just gone. Black Salvo says, I wanted them gone, you fool. I may not have my trap card, but the Synchro monster will rise. And the Synchro monster is the Dark Strike Fighter. Also, we get a new monster because this card has an effect. And that monster has its own effect. And that monster's effect is to do that. It throws away a monster, apparently. And that's a lot of damage. The Chazz is in trouble. Playmaker plays at a different level. This is why Playmaker is a pro-level duelist. Though the Chazz is close. Yeah, I think White needs the Armed Dragons in the grave. And they have to add up to 10. And since he hasn't been able to throw away any Armed Dragons because he hasn't gotten a Thunder version or a Quick Play spell, he's kind of screwed. Oh, he's absolutely screwed. Oh, we got an Exceed Summon. Dude, that's overkill. Is it the hacker? It's the Mind Hacker, Diabolos. Diabolos. All right, well, there we go. The attacks go through. And that is the end. Playmaker 2-0s his opponent and has made it to top 8. Now he's going to have to defeat one of his own fellow victims in order to stop this madness. Chazz's deck is too top heavy. That is very accurate. That is a good description of what his problem is. Chazz has an insanely strong combo that only works if he draws the small monsters in his deck or the quick play spell. So Playmaker is unlocked. The next duel will be Reggie Mackenzie, another accomplished Avatar Protector, versus Alec, who is screaming at her to stop. Reggie Mackenzie did insanely well in the last tournament. Alec, on the other hand, did not in his last tournament. So let's see what happens between these two characters. All right, Reggie Mackenzie is ready. Alec is ready. Let's start this duel. Who will be moving forward? DNA Surgery is a strong start, especially if he gets his other card, but we'll see if he does. Harpies comes through. Harpies does its job. Call the Haunted gets hit. These cards combo, luckily. They're level 5 now. That's going to be a big Exceed summon. We got Korabaj, whatever that is. And its effect gets rid of a defense monster, I believe. So, yeah, you're wide open. Oh, Reggie's wide open. You're in a bit of danger now. I'm not going to lie. I think Reggie is weak against DNA Surgery. I think her deck specifically states fairies. So if she is not a fairy type, she does not like it. There we go. And that's a triple Exceed. What? Wait, is it just the same monster, but it has more attachments? It is. Okay, I was going to say. I thought, did he have a new monster or something? Or I was just freaking out over nothing. Jellin Duo. Oh. Well, thank God it's in attack mode now. That card would have been annoying. Also, you're a bug boy now. Oh, he's evolving. It's time. Level 7 Rhinos. Alec is playing for real today, almost as if he cares. As if his dueling has a reason. Oh, Reggie gets wrecked. Alec has done it. The bugs do evolve quickly. Pokemon was right. All right, let's go ahead and get into game 3. This is getting brutal. Alec is quite good all of a sudden. Maybe he just had a bad opponent in his first tournament. Yes, Callie, he's doing really good. You want to come up here? Come on. Yeah, come on. Yeah, there you are. All right. I don't know if you can hear her meow, but she has these very tiny meows, and they're completely adorable. Oh, that field spell is going to be very strong early on, and his hand is kind of dog, if I'm being honest. And Jellin Duo is... Oh, it's an insect now. It still counts, though. Athena! Oh, that's a really good card. Athena is a really good card. We got a problem here. She may not be able to use her effect, but she is still good. Just as a big beater monster. Yes, you could do this, but you got to think about something. Harpy's Feather Duster gets rid of the chance for her to special summon an even scarier monster. So even though Corbage looks like a good strong monster with 4,200, why is it that big? That's a big number. That's bigger than Obelisk the Tormentor, and you're only rank 5. Pretty impressive, all things considered. And this time she gets Angel number 1, and with Premature she gets Jellin Duo. And she gets a normal summon set, which doesn't matter. DNA Surgery again is unnecessary. This gets rid of the face down monster. You could Harpies if you wanted to. You Premature Burial a big old bug monster. And we're gonna go in. Goodbye to your card. Jellin Duo did not take any did not have a chance. Goodbye to Angel number 1. Ah, gotcha. So they both gave them 1,000 extra. So from 22 to 42. And Marshmacan can stand... Okay, Marshmacan can survive for a long time. He is now going to have to find a way around that. This is probably his way around that. If he could put it in attack mode, it's over. If he puts it in attack mode, it is over. The entire match will end. His AI brain is intelligent enough to do that. Yeah, it's over either way. And it looks like Alec came to play today. He did terrible in day 1, but day 2 of his tournaments is going quite well. Screw the Knights of Hanoi tournament. This is what he's truly capable of. Clarissa had a really hard first opponent. I don't want to blame her. Her first opponent was freaking, I think, Playmaker, so what are you going to do? Or someone strong like him. So let's go ahead and let's see who's up next. Yeah, her first opponent was Playmaker. I'm not judging her. The next duel will be Soul King 1. A person Kari definitely wants to interview. But could Kari defeat the Soul King? There are 3 people that are in control of Soul. They are known as the Soul Kings. There's only one of them that is not here today. And Kari is about to take on the first. So, let's see how Kari does against the Soul King. Yeah, I might have flipped him. I'm actually not going to make him Dark World. He's going to be dragons. He's going to be dragons. I'm trying to look for Kari's face. Monster Reborn comes through. We have the Assault Wyvern, and we have a set and an MST. All right, Kari, he had a bad hand. You should be fine. That's 2 summons. You don't even exceed summon. The attack goes through. That monster might not last. Raigeki has value if you need it, but I don't think you need it. Oh, that card has value. Raigeki comes through. That dragon is not going to last long. And yes, if you're curious, these decks are 100% the same. Everything is the same about these decks. You've seen them before. You may not remember them if you missed the Virtual Kingdom tournament, or if you missed those few videos I released on YouTube. But they are 100% the same deck. The only difference is you actually get to see it from the player 1 side. All right, attack goes through. Attack goes through. Huge damage. Dude, you're going to need to draw something. You're in a lot of trouble. We have ourselves a set. Very nice. That Mass Dragon can turn this whole duel around. The attack goes through. Mass Dragon will die, but Mass Dragon could still, you know. Oh, that card's too big for her. Oh, okay. We got an Exceed Summon, but can it beat 25? It cannot. Thanatos is too weak. And this man runs Synchros as well as other cards, so you better be scared. Okay. Little strange for now, but now if she does manage to kill it, he could just TT her. The rest, wow, no hesitation, just TT. All right, this is your last draw. What will it be? You know what? It's not your last draw. That probably changed things. What you just drew probably changed things. Oh, he slipped it. She slipped under it. The Soul King got slipped under. There's nothing you can do. All right, well, you need to top deck something to get your deck rolling. Oh my God, that's sad. That is actively sad. All right, Heart of the Cards. Let's see it. Oh, wait, this might work though. Bottomless should be able to chain and hit both of them. Yep. Bottomless gets a double banish out of that, so it's fine. He's a little bricked right now. To be fair, the Dragon Turbo deck does brick, but at the same time, this is just sad. Oh, there we go. That's a much better card to draw. That'll get him started. Get out of here. You're banished. A lot of cards are banished now. That gets its effect now. Super Nimble Mega Hamster gets the Doggo. The Doggo works with the Dragon deck for a very specific reason. It puts stuff in the grave. Oh, that also works. The Doggo throws away the Wyvern, but there's still no Red Eyes. Oh my God. He has 3 Darkness Metals in his deck, by the way. He has 3 Darkness Metals in his deck. It is disgusting. Granted, he at least gets to do... I'm surprised he didn't Future Fuse. He has 5 God Dragon. We've seen it. He legitimately has 5 God Dragon, and we've seen Future Fusion get used in previous tournaments. Way back in the old Duel Academy ones. Didn't matter. It was game. Probably because he knew it was over. All right. No, he has more than... He has a shit ton of dragons. All right. That's going to be it for that one. Hell, he had 3 Red Eyes Black Metal Dragons still in the deck alone. So let's get into game 2. Kari is doing amazing today, and she is pushing us towards a positive future. If Kari wins, that's probably one of the best endings. That is one of the most positive, happy endings we could get. This is a much stronger starting hand. Pot of Greed with Heavy Storm, with Trap card, with Wyvern's Big Beater stat. Yep. Still not getting what he needs, though. There it is. All right, well, he's online. He may not have enough dragons. He did not draw the cards he needed, but that card alone is just good enough. Yep, he's in a good spot. Mandragoras going together. Can these two monsters create something stronger than a Red Eyes Darkness Metal Drag? It's Bahamut shit. I'll admit this is a problem. This is a problem. Oh, she runs dragons. That's not fair. She happens to run dragons. Oh my god. Oh my god. You're so good. You banished your own monster. Dear Lord. Thievery. If you want to win on Cooper's channel, you better use Thievery. All right. There's nothing to reborn. You are so screwed, sir. Bahamut's pretty good. That's a lot of special summons. Kari is looking real strong. Ophion! Oh, that card's a problem. All right, attack. It works. Attack. It will not work. You get reversed. Attack. It will not work. I have no clue. I feel like Thievery's been there since the beginning. Since Monster Reborn has been in Master Era since the beginning, Thievery must have been there since the beginning. Gores does not work. You have a trap card, and you probably don't have enough life points. Unless they attack with weak monsters. That's not weak! It's over! This whole duel's about to end! Kari is going even further! She could have beat... Oh, wait. It's wrong. What was the trap card? Wait, what was the trap card? Does it not work on that card? Ah, shit. Either way, didn't matter. GG's. It was Starlight Road. Ah, get wrecked. He sucks. All right, Soul King loses in their match. The deck that was used by the Virtual Masters isn't good in the hands of someone that sucks at duel monsters. So, let's go ahead and see who's up next. Kari is saving the day. The next duel is Soul King 2, and Soul King 2 will be forced to take on the mighty Varus. Let's see if the Soul King 2 has what it takes to take on Varus. Now, Varus already lost one match today, which was pretty impressive. Thank God for Coulter, but it wasn't enough to stop him. Here we go. Dark World Dealings does its job. Dragon's Mirror likes that he just put a dragon in the grave. The Gates of the Dark World exists. That's an interesting card to summon. Into the Void gets Beige, gets this card. Just 2 monster effects, that's good enough. Alright. Interesting start from good old Soul King 2. That monster wanted to go to the grave apparently because it had an effect. It got you a ritual spell. The field spell activates. They both have a field spell now. That's a lot of special summons. Dragon's Mirror! Okay! One of the 4 boss monsters will now be summoned. It is the Furious Borrelord Dragon. Borrelode? I don't know what it's called, honestly. Doesn't matter. Field spell's gone. Monster gets popped. Monster does search. And monster gets normal summoned finally. Attack goes through, and Mr. Soul King is in trouble. Borrelode sounds like something Bandit Keith would have used. Alright. We got a danger card. You threw away the danger card. Now we destroy the fusion monster. And we're going to set. A full deck has 4 aces. Yep, his deck has 4 different ace monsters. Attack goes through. Beige is dead. Your top deck needs to be something crazy like Dark World Dealings or something that can get all your effects to activate. It's a brick. This is your chance. Go get them. Two big monsters with 4,400 damage. This is really scary. Okay, that's another one of the boss monsters. Let's see if he could deal with that card. It's called Exchange. This Exchange Dragon. Let's see it. The attack goes through. It worked. Game number 1 goes to Varus. Varus is scary. Look, Varus was already considered for the Pro League when even before he was turned into an avatar in a way, or forced into the VR space. But now, let's see what they can do. Oh god, game 2. Soul King needs to pop off way harder. This hand is dangerous though. Pot of Greed, that's a good start. Let's see what else you got. Dark World Dealings, that's a good start. Crap, he got the same one again. Alright, he draws a card. We have a different monster. That was Graph. I saw Grapha. I saw Grapha. The thing is, if Grapha has no protection, he's going to die to any fusion monster or war. That's the ritual monster. Is that to get the ritual spell? Oh my god, is he going to go for it though? He's going for the ritual! It's time to ritual summon! 2,700 attack doesn't mean a damn thing to Riot Dragon. And you better believe he's not done yet. The ritual into a fusion with Dragon's Mirror. We got Riot Dragon. We got Furious Dragon. We got a tuner monster waiting for a synchro material. And this card's like, wait a minute. We're going to double activate. What did they just do, actually? That was weird. Did you just pop your ritual? Okay. Weird. That worked. All right. We got Riot Dragon, Furious Dragon. Are we going to see any other dragons today? I guess we already saw X-Charge or something like that. Field spell comes through. Let's see if it has any value. We get rid of Beige. We get rid of another Grapha. He just happened to have 2. Grapha tries to hit the Furious. The other guy's like, well, if you're going to hit my Furious, I'm going to get rid of it myself. And the Furious is like, if you're going to hit me, I'm going to get rid of me myself. All right. Now that monster brings out Grapha. Grapha controls the field, but that tuner monster is a problem. A problem the opponent did not seem to recognize. Soul King 2. These guys are not very good duelists. They may have busted decks, but they're not good duelists. And look at this. We have ourselves Savage Dragon with 3,000 attack. And it's getting it's even better. It's going to easily win this. Yep. This man has 4 different versions of Blue Eyes in his deck, and that's plenty to win the duel. You can't fire me, I quit. I like that. You think Soul Kings are going to be in charge of Soul for much longer? Oh, Riot Dragon has his own graveyard effect? What is it? He can return a different dragon. Okay, that's pretty good. It's actually good enough to win the duel because of this play. That's it. That is it with the Savage Dragon. We saw every single dragon in those 2 duels. All of his best cards were used. This guy was dope. Okay, the Soul King is worse than Coulter, which tracks as Coulter beat the VR Masters, but still. Let's go ahead and let's see who's up next. Varus is strong. Oh, shit. There we go. The next fight is another... Oh, it's 2 executives! It's Spectre versus Bishop! Who will be the one to guarantee top 8? One of the executives will be the one moving forward. Should it be Spectre or should it be Bishop? Who do you guys prefer? Bishop is the new guy that uses Levianeer. Spectre is the plant girl guy that uses healing and thievery. He loves thievery. They're deciding to see who will go on to take on Varus, the ultimate weapon. Bishop is ready. Spectre is ready. Let's see how they do. Foolish Burial comes through. We throw away Eclipse. With Eclipse, we can throw away Levianeer. Levianeer can be obtained later on in the duel. The Chaos Grepher has his own effect. Goodbye, Mystic Tomato. Goodbye, Eclipse. Eclipse has his own effect. Goodbye, Levianeer. Maybe we'll see you later. Now we have a field spell. Field spell says we're going to get stronger. Bounce the supply squad. You get no draw power. You have no monsters. And you have a very low chance of winning this duel now. Bishop. Raigeki comes through. With the power of Raigeki, we get rid of a card. Alright. Rose Girl is going to be strong. Rose Girl holds field for now. Mystic Tomatoes like die, Rose Girl. I have my own plant card. That was a sad Geki, I agree. Oh, we have a trap card activating. We get ourselves the boy card. That's Bergamot. Hey there, Bergamot. And we're going to pay in our 1,000 life points. Now we got Marjoram. Oh, it's thievery time, and Spectre uses his special thievery skills. Using the opponent's plant monster, he gets Rose Girl back. He uses cherries, and we're gonna see a synchro summon. Rosemary is here. With the power of Rosemary, we're gonna do 3,000 damage. It keeps happening, folks. It keeps happening. And now, unless he top decks Levianeer, he's dead. He might. Oh, wait. Wait just a minute. Is his AI smart enough to special summon? It's not! Oh my god! Okay, it probably wouldn't have mattered anyway, but still. Alright. The Luna Spirit card will just sit there. Rosemary is in hand. Tributed a synchro monster. That was a little strange. Attack goes through for insane piercing. Attack goes through for almost game. This entire duel is decided by this last turn. How will you use your final turn? Rhoda gets Chaos Grepher. You do special summon, which gets you Levianeer. You waited one turn to do this. Now you have 3 monsters gone. With it, you get Levianeer. Levianeer's effect brings back Mystic Tomato. And you are too weak. Also, your opponent does piercing. Oh, wait. The stat buff is gone. Will it come back? Jasmine is now in hand. It's still piercing for game. Also, we have a low-level synchro? Wait, what? Oh, no, it's level 5. Okay, I was going to say, those look very low level. No, it still makes level 5. Hi, Rosemary. Rosemary returns, and Rosemary is going to get a bunch of effects off, including negating an opponent's effect until the end of the turn. Not like it matters. That thing's at 4,400 attack. All it has to do is say, I attack defense mode monster. Hell, it can attack Levianeer and win. And that is game. The winner is Spectre in game number 1. Bishop is definitely good. Probably even better than the Soul Kings. But he's not as good as Spectre. Spectre seems to be on a whole nother level. So let's go ahead and get into game 2 and see what happens. All right, game 2 is upon us. We have 2 trap cards, which are pretty handy. Do not TT, though. You might need that synchro monster or tuner monster. And it doesn't matter. You lost everything. Damn. Damn, that's a strong start. All right, spell card. Let's see what you do. You're going to gain some life points. Nothing to bounce back. Just go in for battle. Yep. Harpies is valuable back the other way as well. Mystic Tomato is there. Harpies comes through. Mystic Tomato could crash. You could have crashed! You had a crash play. And that would have put cards in the grave for Levianeer. Oh, nope. You wanted to deflect it. Oh, it does. It weakens the opponent's monster. Never mind. And Mystic Tomato comes through for Mystic Tomato. Mystic Tomato will hold the field for now. Levianeer is just patiently waiting. Waiting for more monsters. Alright, we're going to get rid of the cherries, but that only helps the opponent. Spectre loves the cherries' destruction. Oh, that's not good. Not only will he have a tuner monster, but he has a high-level monster for a high-level synchro summon. Next turn could be your undoing because of this play. Uh-oh. He banished them! No! Levianeer needs those! Oh my god! Levianeer is now... Oh god, it just got disabled. Levianeer is officially disabled. Oh, it's getting worse. That's a... Well, that's a small synchro summon, but it does buff monsters, I believe. Alright, there we go. I'm gonna get some heals going. We're gonna get some banishing going. This guy's doing a lot of stuff right now. There it goes. Mystic Tomato is gone. Mystic Tomato gets another one. Mystic Tomato gets another one. Alright, you need one more card in the grave, but cherries... Oh, Armageddon Knight! Yeah! Okay, why are you banishing Levianeer? I don't care. It doesn't matter. You did the right thing. What? There's another synchro summon! Wait a minute! Oh, crap. Oh, that's a bigger monster and is probably more problematic. Because even if you get Levianeer, who knows? Rhoda comes through. Rhoda gets Chaos. Levianeer is not going to be summoned. Trap card gets activated. There's Bergamot. Just chilling. Waiting to be summoned. There's another Marjoram, which is going to make sure you can't summon anything. Yeah, I don't think Bishop was prepared for this battle. Eudoria might help. Oh. I'm guessing you cannot target plant cards. I am essentially going to go with that one. Levianeer is here. Levianeer gets rid of the trap card, but it cannot attack the turn it is summoned. You're in trouble. Monster Reborn is here. Things are getting desperate and sad. It's the red guy that can actually beat Levianeer. It's over. It's over. Jesus Christ, it's over. Jesus Christ, leave him alone. Bishop finally showed up at the tournament. He got to win round 1 and round 2. He had to fight Spectre. It's not fair. Spectre's a god. All right, well, Spectre easily defeats Bishop in a quick 2-0. He is a little bit rude. This guy is good. And he will be the one representing all of the executives as we move forward. Since pretty much every executive has been knocked out yet, except for Spectre. Alright, Spectre moves forward. The next duel. Oh, the next duel matters. It's Duel Master K versus Dr. Genome. Dr. Genome has to stop this creation. It's gone a little off script, or at least it's off of Dr. Kogami's script, that's for sure. Let's see what happens between these two characters. Dr. Genome is ready. The Duel Master is ready. Oh, there it already goes. Are we gonna get Chaos Emperor Dragon real quick? We got good old Pot now. Pot is good. Pot of Greed helps. And he's got Gores when he needs it. The Eclipse Wyvern will die, but the opponent was waiting for such a situation and does a Ukazi burn. That's another Chaos Emperor Dragon just waiting in the wings. 1,000 burn comes through. Dr. Genome, you should have never entered this space. This virtual space might be your undoing. Especially if Duel Master K wins the tournament today. Then it may as well be your undoing. Alright, he refused to summon Chaos Hunter. Mist Archfiends are on the field together. Mystic Tomato will stall for time. Mystic Tomato will stall for time. Armageddonite will get even more dark monsters in the grave, including one of his Emperor Dragons. Okay. Missed Archfiend, that's another 1,000 burn. So, can you defeat a 2,500 beater or 2,400 beater monster? Yes, yes, you can. Oh, dear Lord, is he going to do it again? Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no, this is it. This is the Duel Master K special. Chaos Hunter's like, I'm done with this. Nope, nope, nope. Time to hunt some Chaos monsters. Oh, it's too weak. It can't handle a dragon. The Hunter can't beat a dragon. Oh, it's way too late to the party. The two Emperor Dragons standing side by side have cleared up the field. Gores will try to make a difference as if it could. It cannot. Emperor Dragon stands strong. You need something way stronger. It's one card off. You have one card too little. Too little, too late. Montage was the one card. But because you summon Gores, there's no hope. And also second Emperor Dragon. Yep, so no matter what, this was over. Emperor Dragon ends the duel. Duel Master K, pro level AI, has won. Game number 1 goes to the Duel Master. Top 8 is looking stacked, I'm not going to lie. Let's go ahead and get into game 2. Dr. Genome is in danger. He needs to... Oh, he's got Montage. He can step it up right now. He got it. Perfect combo! The perfect combo from Dr. Genome! Really? The perfect combo for nothing? All that hard work? Luckily for him, he top-decked his boss monster, so it's fine. That Geki was the most valuable, but Gores is waiting until there was a bigger monster attacking. Okay. Gores is here. His boss monster is on the field. Dad came home in a coffin. That's sad. Attack goes through. Attack is... No! Dr. Genome's life points are at risk. He has technically got field advantage, but he is at risk. Alright, I'm very scared, guys. I am so scared. Mystic Tomato, that was a good play. Duel Master K, can you get something bigger than a freaking Armageddonite? Nah, that's not what you want to do. Dad forgot the milk. Oh, he forgot a lot more than milk. I'll tell you that for free. Gores gets rid of the monster. Up, we're going to do some burn. It's almost enough. It was so close. All you have to do is play Sparks. But she died. Oh. Harpy's Feather Duster comes through. Harpy's Feather Duster destroys the monster. Gores holds field advantage. Pot of Greed. Okay, maybe he's got some hope here. Pot of Greed comes through. We got missed. Oh, you're killing yourself. Don't do it. Don't do it, you goddamn idiot. Are you kidding me? Duel Master K is going to advance. You can't do this. Oh, the doctor will not see you now. We're in some trouble, folks. We are in a lot of trouble. Duel Master K has defeated Dr. Genome. So, Duel Master K being in top 8 should be worrying, but we'll just ignore that for now. The next duel will be the final duel of top 16. Blue Angel versus Leo. Blue Angel, Dr. Kogami's greatest success story since his, well, at least until his son was created into one of these things, is going to be taking on Leo. Leo, you are going to need to win with OTKs. If you want to beat this girl, OTKs are your best option. So let us begin the first duel. And we're going to have a little chair stream because I need to use the restroom. I'm going to run to the restroom. Hopefully the duel will not be that quick. I'll be right back. Better win, Leo. You better win. Oh, thank God it's not over. I made it back. How's the duel going? It looks pretty even so far. This looks like an even duel so far. Not bad. Not bad. I don't know what I missed, but it's looking good. That's bad. That's 2200 burn. All right, so both characters are in a bit of trouble. Good news is Leo's got advantage. Leo holds advantage for now. That card is a problem if he summons another monster. So many Regekis happened while I was gone. All right, Boomboxin is going in for the win. It's over. Leo has defeated one of the strongest duelists in Master Era, Blue Angel, a character that is known as the second strongest duelist in the world right now, has lost. Blue Angel has lost. Let's get into game 2. Good job, Leo. One more time. One more time. Come on, Leo. Oh, Mecha Bunny's a strong start. That is her favorite card. She has the toll this time, guys. It's time. It's time for the Teddy tax. Let's get a Teddy tax in chat. All right, the Teddy tolls. Hot Agreed comes through. We got Scoping. We got Boomboxing. We got United We Stand. We got Power Tool Thingy. We got Attacks. Toll says no. All that damage says yes. 600 damage comes through. And Nimble Mamanga heals her. Tax season already. It literally is tax season. Old Cooper's got to do his taxes. Premature burial. Here we go. Are we going to synchro? Okay, good play. Good play by Leo to make up for the fact that he lost a lot. Power Tool Dragon is here. With Power Tool Dragon, we get United We Stand, and Snatched. Whoa. That's interesting for later, though. That is interesting for later. Thievery? Is it possible? Oh, no. He's on a big time limit now. The dude is on a big time limit, and he's going to need a way higher attack stat. Or he needs to do piercing. Either or. Or Regeki. Regeki is good, too. Or Harpies. Yep. All are good strats. Mage Power is strong. United We Stand is strong. Snatch Deal is strong. All are powerful cards. Boomboxing is stronger, though, because Boomboxing can help with this problem. All right. We're going through. She's at 10,000 life points. He's not. Oh, she's at 11,000. He's not looking good, folks. He looks tired. He looks really tired. Unless he gets Harpies, I don't like his odds. The bunnies are doing... Oh, that was a terrible top deck, but I think it's enough anyway. It doesn't matter. The bunnies will end the duel. Unless this man draws harpies and Geki. He needs both. It's over. It's too late for harpies. It's too late. One turn too late for harpies. It's one turn too late, sir. Attack goes through. The bunny does its job. Wait, what? Oh! Oh, Leo! Leo's a god! What? Leo freaking... He's still in the duel! Oh, but if she draws a monster with 1100 attack... He's still in the duel! He had a counter! He had an exact counter to that situation! Game-winning attack wins Leo the duel. He 2-0'd the second best duelist in Master Era. That was such a situational victory, but he did it. One of the biggest threats in the tournament is knocked out in top 16. Oh my god, that's hype as hell. That is so awesome, dude. Leo pulled off a miracle. That top deck saved him. Harpies was necessary. That monster was necessary. Because Toll would not, Lantron would not have protected from Toll. Oh my gosh. Top 8 is stacked. Okay. Top 8. The underdog of underdogs, Leo. Duel Master K. Spectre. Varus. Kari. Alec. Playmaker and Soul Burner. Just to go through what's happening right now in top 8. Soul Burner, Varus. That's it. Wow. Soul Burner and Varus results in a Dr. Kogami ending. Playmaker results in original ending. Alec results in a savior ending where they saved everybody. Kari results in an investigative ending where the world finds out about what happened today. Duel Master K results in the worst ending. Leo results in a savior investigator ending where the world finds out what happened today. And just, it's pretty much a Kari ending. They're the same thing. Leo and Kari are on the same thing. Duel Master K is original. Spectre is for the Soul Executive cleanup. Varus and Soul Burner are directly for Dr. Kogami, and Playmaker is original. So, here we go. The first match of top 8, Soul Burner versus Playmaker. This is probably going to be hype as hell. Kari and Leo will not get silenced by Alec, but they will not have all the proof because they did not win the tournament. Alec is simply going to stop what's happening today for Varus' sake. All right, Playmaker versus Soul Burner. This duel should be hype as hell. Top 8 looks so good. So many different possible endings. Guaranteed trailer, but the trailer obviously will not be based on this tournament. It's probably as important as this tournament, though. Let's go ahead and go. Oh, man, I'm hyped. I am hyped. This is so cool. Leo getting that ending was hype as shit. Oh, man. Let's do this. Where's Playmaker? Where's Soul Burner? Let them duel. I didn't watch the anime, so I don't know if these guys have dueled before, but they both seem pretty good, even with these original decks. Reasoning gets Jack Wyvern, and he's got Fusilier Dragon, and he's got Machina Armored Unit. That's a super strong start. That is super tough. Rhoda comes through. They never dueled? Okay, that is shocking to hear. Jaden dueled basically every single person at that school, including Cyrus. But not Chumley, I don't think. Unless they dueled for fun in their dorm room, which probably did happen. Like, you probably see it in the background or something. Oh, there's a third place match. Maybe I forgot to put it on there, but there's definitely a third place breather match. It's important. Monster Reborn comes through. Monster Reborn steals a good card. Piccolo never fought Vegeta? That's crazy. That makes no sense to me. You think they would. Especially after Piccolo got his power up with that Kami fuse. He could have kicked Vegeta's ass. His Super Saiyan 1 ass would have been destroyed. Super Vegeta, though, I don't know. He probably would have lost to that. All right, well, let's see what we got. Heart of the cards. Attack goes through. Blue Flame Swordsman's going to stall for time. It has nothing to target. Soul Burner's in so much trouble. Soul Burner is in so much trouble. We got a big boy. What the? That was so bad. No! Playmaker making the worst play ever. Oh, dear Lord. That was dog. At least set it if you're going to do that. All right. It has an effect in the grave at the very least. Its effect in the grave says you are bigger than you used to, actually wins you the duel. Okay. Either way, it did win him the duel. So it is, you know, it is a winning play. Playmaker takes game 1. Honestly, Soul Burner had too many monsters that time. He needs more of his equip spells. So it was just a bad hand from Soul Burner. Let's get into game 2. Because Soul Burner did amazing in his first 2 duels. This is his 3rd match in this tournament. But Playmaker, he's got a goal today. He's going to do it. This child has been tortured and he's tired of it. And this is the only time Dr. Kogami can actually be physically reached because he's in VR. And he lost immediately to Leo. All right, Reasoning is here. Blast Spot. Oh, he picked 4. That's not good for you. That throws away a card. That gets your effect off. You are a tuner monster now, which could have high value against this opponent. Premature Burial brings back a Spider Bot. And you're just going to go in with 2 monsters. Makes the most sense. But I would Synchro Summon if I were you. Whoa, wait, whoa, 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 whoa! I was talking about freaking Catastor. What is this? All right, hi! That's a big one. That's a big monster. I don't know if it's any good, but it's big. 2900 attack will be hard to deal with. Call of the Haunted comes through. And this monster gets another monster in the grave. It became a tuner by doing so. That monster's effect gets another monster. Mechanical thing happens. We got Gen X power up. The monster is dead. We're to attack with your Field Marshal, though. Nope, big numbers are good. Big numbers seem to win duels right here. Big numbers win duels. Your triple Blue Flame Swordsman, that's not going to work. Yeah, I know, he has 3 triple Blue Flames. That's really funny. But that's not going to help him. Oh, that's pretty cool. Thanks, Skyers. Good to know. Yep. I was so shocked by him, I didn't even notice what was going on Soul Burner's side. He's got the Crooked Cook! It's time to cook up a victory, everybody! The Crooked Cook has an equipped monster. And that card throws a card away to get Dutch. You just drew it immediately. The Crooked Cook gets rid of the buffing card. And that searches out a Spider Bot. Oh, crap. Spider Bot, destroy. Do it, Blast Spider. Do what you gotta do. Oh, this card has its own effect. It's so long I ain't reading that. It buffs the monster. Oh, we've seen it. We've seen it last duel. Spider Bot gets rid of the crookedest of cooks. Fusilier Dragon rises to the occasion. And Playmaker had no time for Soul Burner. Soul Burner didn't get to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Get him out of here. Playmaker is on a mission today. He is in top 4, performing even better than Blue Angel today. But maybe that's only because Blue Angel ran into Leo. Maybe if Playmaker runs into Leo, he won't do so good. Which sounds crazy for me to say out loud. So, Playmaker is accomplishing an original ending at this point. If he can make it to Grand Finals and do it, we get an original. Next, we get Alec versus Kari Tsukumo. Kari, former pro. Alec, a man who feels bad about his life choices and wants to make up for them as we speak. Let's see what happens right now. This should be a really tight duel. Granted, Kari should win given her former pro status, but Alec has done really well today. Really freaking well. All right, she just starts with a beater. Nothing wrong with that. 1950 is kind of difficult to get over. Yep, as I said, 1950 is kind of difficult to get over. These two have separate good endings, but they are similar. That's all 3. This doesn't count, but that is all 3 of the monsters. That's pretty cool. If she triple exceeds, I'm going to call game. I'm probably going to need to call game. She got Ouroboros. We're in trouble. Triple Heliotrope equals Ouroboros. Ouroboros equals you lose 1 of everything. You don't have a monster now. Every turn, you're going to lose something. That doesn't beat it. Even if it had its original attack points, it only has 2,600. You're in a lot of danger. Ouroboros, one from the field now? Nope, from the grave. We're banishing. Cool. And this card, what do we got? We throw away a card, we summon it, or we regain another card for later. Nope, we have another effect. Yep, we can just do that. Yeah, this man just died. Kari is on a different level. Holy crap. Top 8 looked like it was going to have epic matches. Playmaker dominated Soulburner. And Kari looks like she's going to dominate poor little Alec here. I'm impressed with Alec for getting to top 8, but you got to play way better to stop Kari. She's on a rampage right now. The truth must be exposed. Interesting hand. If he had DNA surgery, he could win. Yeah, she almost always gets top 4. Kari's an amazing duelist. Even in pro level tournaments, she would get really high. So, yeah. Howling Insect brings out big level 7 monster. One more big level 7 monster and you can do stuff. Nope, it's gone. The burn has begun. How will you win this? It's gone. Whatever you were planning to do, you don't get to do it. Brutal. Absolutely brutal. Let's try that again. All right, what does this do? Yeah, that's a problem. If she gets that Ophion card, you're pretty much dead. Pretty much dead because you took too much damage. At least she's not going to get a perfect victory this time. That's a lot of back row too. This is scary. You could press the surrender button. I can find it for you. Okay. You are on a time limit. Oh my god. Yep. Just like when she fought Marcel, Dark Illusion comes to the rescue, and Dark Illusion will end this duel. That guaranteed the end of the match. Alec made it to top 8 just to run into a former pro, and this former pro is way above his pay grade. Top 4 is going to be intense. At this rate, top 4 is going to be so goddamn intense. It's over, folks. It's so over. Jesus, Kari is a monster. Kari Tsukumo is in semifinals now. Let's go ahead and move on to the next match of the tournament. Every single one of these top 8 matches are intense. We have one original Playmaker ending, one investigative Kari ending. Now, who's next? Oh, okay, this duel, this might be one of the best. This could possibly be the best match of the day if they play at their best. It's Varus versus Spectre. Varus versus the last sole executive. Spectre was the only executive to make it this far. The only person here to silence everybody will have to take on Varus. Let's see what happens. The duel has begun. Varus and Spectre are on your screen. Hot Agreed comes through. We're going to play the field spell. Very nice. We got a couple special summons. Very nice. We got more special summons. Alrighty. And he's starting the duel with a synchro. I thought they didn't start the duel with synchros or whatever, but this guy does. Everyone say hello to the Savage Dragon. It looks so cool. It looks so goddamn cool. Alright, Mr. Plant Boy, good luck. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Okay. No, wait, but no spells or traps, you have a bad start. Okay, you have a spell at least. Still, if you had 0, you would have had a really bad start. Alright, we have the ritual spell for later. That's good, if he can draw his ritual stuff. And that monster wanted you to do that, because it can banish stuff now. And goodbye, Savage Dragon. That's brutal. However, she is not strong enough to defeat you. Spectre, how do you answer this problem? Oh, thievery! That's how you answer it! With thievery, everybody! No! It's the power of TT, baby! Thievery doesn't work anymore. All right. Luckily, you still had cherries in your back pocket, and whenever his monsters get destroyed, he gets a new one. And he just keeps getting more. Thievery doesn't work on Varys. Okay, lots of cards coming through. Time to do some popping and some locking. Big monsters to destroy the little cherries that don't deserve it. I'm so sorry, little cherries. And direct attack for 22. Wow, Spectre actually ran out of cards. And it's time for X charge or EX charge. Well, that's not good. With his last play, he plays this little guy. And that little guy's got a trap card. Dried Winds gets rid of extra. Wow, Spectre is fighting. He can't win, but he's fighting. His opponent is just matching him in speed. All right. This kid is gone, but he heals for it. And that card's just going to search for another one, probably. Every time he does, every time something gets destroyed, he gets a new one. Every single time. Yeah, this fight is a real slobber knocker. Oh, crap, you stole it. Thievery works once more. 2100. They're going to be exchanging blows. It's literally an exchange of blows. Okay. Field spell won't matter. They're just punching each other with the same monster. Who's going to win? One of these people are going to win. Okay, they drew a monster card. That heals them. That's pretty important. They get to draw a card. They destroy a face-up card your opponent controls, which would be the field spell, correct? Oh, it has to be a monster card. Never mind. The attack goes through. It was really weak monster, though, so that did not really help. The healing helped, but the monster itself is not going to be that helpful. You're going to get attacked. All right. 3,100 burn for what reason? Why would you do 3,100 burn to yourself? Your opponent uses Squib Draw. Oh, he got the ritual, but I don't think it works. He has the other monster, though. Wait, this has an effect. It brought it back. It brings out the tribute. The tribute monster rises. It's over. It's over. He's got this ritual monster time. The power of the Riot Dragon. Yeah, he summoned every single one but the fusion in this one duel. GG. Game one, very close, very back and forth, but it goes to Varys. Of course, that was because I didn't see a field spell from Spectre. His field spell gets him all that healing that he desperately needs. So let's try again. That was a really good duel from both of them. That was hype as hell. Let's get into game two and see what happens. The trap kind of just screwed him. That was a misplay. Sometimes he does it right, sometimes he does it wrong. All right, we got some healing, we got a trap, and we got a face down. The opponent, on the other hand, that hand looks pretty. Very pretty hand. Pot of Greed comes through, got a field spell. That field spell gets him unlocked. Jesus Christ. That's too much, man. Holy crap, that's way too much. And Savage Dragon rises once again. Once again, the savagery of this dragon will be shown. That monster didn't stand a chance. You don't... Oh, his hand Spectre, where's your field spell? Where's your stuff? You're staring down two powerful dragons. The Borreload X Charge. The Savage. What are you gonna do? Oh, yeah, that would do it. What? All right, top decks Raigeki. Yeah, no, that was good. But he has a hand trap at least, so the hand trap brings back Savage. Wait, what? It brings both? Oh, it just brings back that guy. All right, 1,000 damage. You have no life points, so you need to heal. That puts it in defense mode, but you're too weak. So unless it's forced to stay in defense mode, you're screwed. Harpies beats him! That's it! His entire deck relies on his back row. He's done. He's 100% done. No draining shield, no nothing. Without his back row, he doesn't stand a chance against Varys. Spectre is getting wrecked. Pot of Greed, that's his last chance. Will it be a field spell? No field spell. Varys never runs out of options until you get Harpies. Once you get Harpies, you're out of options. Okay, well, fair enough. He did have cherries, and I did not foresee that. But it's still pretty much over. It's still pretty much over. The cherries gets tributed. He has the field spell, but it took so long it might not matter anymore. Oh, there goes Savage Dragon. Like I said, the field spell came too late and he already lost all of his back support, so it really shouldn't matter anymore. Varus is a god. All right, with this monster's effect, he brings back the level 7 to bring out another Savage Dragon. The savagery is on display today. Oh my god, it's so good. It's so goddamn good. And that gets him a draw of a monster. That monster looks good. Field spells like summon it. It's victory. There was nothing this kid could do. Oh, he gained some life points, but it's still victory. Exact damage victory. I owe this man some money. DP goes to Varus. Spectre could not keep up, and he did not get his field spell early enough in both duels. Whereas his opponent did get both of his field spells in both duels. So, great job from Varus. Let's go ahead and see who is up next. The last top 4 match. This is rough. Varus is a Kogami ending. Kari is a investigative ending. Playmaker is an original ending. Duel Master K is a dangerous ending, and Leo is the underdog of underdogs, but still an investigative ending. All right, let's do this, Leo. Let's see what you can do against Duel Master K, a pro-level duelist. Leo did take down Blue Angel, a higher-ranking pro. But Duel Master K plays differently. He's more aggressive. Blue Angel's a passive duelist. Duel Master K is definitely an aggressive one. Leo is also an aggressive duelist, to a fault sometimes. The attack goes through. Oh, poor little guy is gone. The guy that got Leo this far is gone. Scoping would be very good right now as long as you use it properly. Yes, he used it for synchro finally, Leo! That's what we've been waiting for. This is what you should have been doing all along. And Leo, United We Stand, United We Stand. You did not want United We Stand for some reason? I thought it was a good card, just saying. Also, you're sure about this? I mean, you got rid of the trap. That was smart. Getting rid of the trap is smart. It was He said Geki? Oh, that guy's an idiot. Oh, that guy deserves anything that's about to happen to him. You actually deserve what's happening. Leo is on top of the world right now. Armageddon Knight throws away a card, but is that Darkened Light? It is! Chaos Emperor Dragon! It throws away everything to kill the Synchro. But it was only for the Synchro. He still got rid of it, though. He threw away everything he had to, but at the same time, it might be over. Unless that trap is God tier, Leo's got this. Leo is going to stop the Duel Master K. Wait for it. United We Stand. United We Stand. Yeah, it's happening. It's happening. The big old damage coming through for victory. Oh, Power Wall. He won't allow it. He won't allow it, folks. Okay. He's holding the field for now. He got Galaxy to destroy the equip spell. That is really important. He got Emperor Dragon! He's turning it around. Leo lost everything. All that could save him now is a Cylinder. The most skillful card in Master Era. Oh, that's not enough. That would have been good too, but that's not enough damage. If only it was enough damage. He had to throw his whole deck away to make that play happen with Power Wall. Oh, he deflected some damage at himself. That's dangerous. That's really dangerous. Granted, next turn, the duel is probably over. Duel Master K turned it around. Heart of the cards. It's another Borden, but again, your damage is just slightly off. If you had one more monster, you won. If you had one more. All right, Divine Dragon, Apocalypse Man. Yep, none of that matters. He already has enough damage. Oh, what does this do? Throw away Primal Seed, get back. Oh, are you going to summon Emperor Dragon? Are you going to summon Emperor Dragon? No, you're not. All right. Huge misplay there. Wait, Leo! Draw a third board in! Master Era is built on bad plays. Draw a third board in right now. And you win. That's enough! Oh, no, it's not. It's slow. It's just slightly off. It's 50 life points off. Come on, man. Leo, you were so close. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? He was so close. You can't do him like this. Come on, man. Attack goes through. Attack goes through. What a duel. What a freaking duel. Give them both a hand. Game 1 goes to Duel Master K by 50 life points. Damn, Leo. When did you get this good? Where you're bringing a pro-level duelist to their knees. Well, let's get into Game 2. This duel. Oh, man. Leo, come on. I'm actually believing in you for once. All of that effort and still 50 life points remain. He already has United We Stand, but he'll probably misuse it with Scopin. Odds are he's going to misuse it. Heart of the cards. Oh, maybe not with that Revolution card. Hopefully not. There is hope. Everyone, there is hope. Leo, destroy your opponent. You can get 2 equip spells. One of them could be Snatch Steal, is all I'm going to say. Yeah, you like what? Yeah. Great minds. Great minds. OTK possibility. One more equip spell for game. Oh, that is actually exactly what he needed. That's game. OTK! 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 It's probably still an OTK, so no one freak out. It's probably fine. OTK! Leo is a god! Mage power comes through. Yes, both of them deserve an equip spell. That is an actual intelligent fuck. Never count this man out. It was still smart to put the equip spell on both because that thing got 2,500 defense, so he needed the equip spell. Shit. Harpies? No harpies. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. He won. He got it. Not an OTK, though. Duel Master K is not about that. He's not about to get OTK'd. He survived one more turn. God, these duels are so intense. This last top, I would say even top 16 was pretty intense, but top 8, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. This is good. All right, Mystic Tomato is guaranteed death. Whether he summons or doesn't summon, it's death. And Leo takes game 2. We're going to game 3, baby. We're going to game 3. Anything can happen. Will 2 pros get knocked out by Leo? Or will Duel Master K be moving forward with his own intentions? His own custom-made directive. Snatch Steal in hand is very dangerous. Boomboxing is also very dangerous. Pot of Greed is good, though. Foolish Burial is very good. Eclipse into, yep, this is a good play. No disrespect. That is a very good play. Foolish Burial again. Are you going to do the same thing? Okay. Interesting play. I would have put a Dark Monster in the grave, but maybe you have Armageddon Knight or something, so it's fine. Or we'll just revive the monster. Very good. Very good. It won't get stolen. You're fine. Odds of it getting stolen, very rare. 1 out of 40 chance. But we all saw his hand. It's like, but we know it's coming. Boomboxing, you want to get an equip spell to make him a god? Yep, Boomboxing's a god now. 28 to the face. Power Wall! The Power Wall says no. But you can attack again. He almost ended the duel. That was insanely close. Once again, he almost ended the duel, but Power Wall stands strong. And I think we all saw the Galaxy card. Oh, it's Chaos Emperor Dragon! He already had one in his hand! Uh-oh. Leo, you're not strong. Oh, Geki. He's not strong enough. He just ain't strong enough, man. He ain't strong enough. Leo, you need to top deck Scopen. You have to top deck Scopen. This duel is... You can still win this. Oh, God. You might as well. You might as well make sure he has less monsters. I understand. But dear God. Or Revolution Synchron. Very good point. He has 2 cards, oh, 6 cards in his deck that can do this. Oh, he might not have another turn. There is a slight chance he may not have another turn. He does not have another turn. Leo did amazing today. But at the end of the day, I am afraid to say Leo could not win. Top 4, the last top 4 spot is going to Duel Master K. Duel Master K is 2 victories away from the most dangerous ending. Leo did amazing today. I want only respect for Leo in chat. Even if he made bad plays today, he deserves your respect. Let's go ahead and let's move forward. In this high ranking of a tournament with the pros he ran into, getting top 8 and taking Duel Master K to game 3 was impressive. But top 8's going to be hell. I mean, top 4 is going to be hell. Semifinals is Playmaker, Kari, Varus, and Duel Master K. Playmaker versus Kari will be the first match. Will it be former pro duelist Kari or current pro duelist Playmaker? The old pro versus the new. Here we go. Semifinals has now begun. Kari Tsukumo is ready. The Playmaker is ready. Pot of Greed comes through. Pot of Greed gets cards. Labyrinth Tank is here, and he has a trap card. That thing has Summoning Sickness, though, so he could not destroy it, which means she might get out and exceed monster. That's a problem. He might be in the just the smallest bit of danger. That card is bigger than him. And that damage is good. Playmaker is locked off right now. Playmaker's deck has been locked down. He can't do much in this situation. Ophion is an amazing card. That trap is usually amazing, but it's not going to work. Attack goes through. That card might not work either. It might work because of how weak it is, but it might not work. Also, your life points, Playmaker. Without your ability to special summon, you can't really play the game. Alright, so you're going for a special summon. It works. You do some burn. You get some more summons. Catastor wouldn't work on her, though, even if you could summon it. I'm just warning you right now. You do get more burn. I appreciate all the plays you're trying to go for. I can appreciate the attempts that are being made. The burn is good. You're going for burn. Tributing is smarter. That is a much better idea. The burn you have achieved is impressive. You defeated Ophion. You have to synchro or you die. He synchro summons. This man is making plays even this late into the game. I am honestly shocked he's still fighting this hard, and the burn is adding up. That was so good. However, she could still exceed. And that monster, I don't think it'd have 600 more attack, but that monster might like thievery as much as other people do. Her ability to thieve. Bahamut will end the duel. Kari Tsukumo, former pro, has defeated Playmaker, current pro. Let's go ahead and get into game 2. She is well versed in the ways of thievery. Let's see how this goes. Game 2, baby. Hopefully we'll get a good duel. Hopefully Playmaker. He lost a lot of life points early, so he didn't have time to make he made amazing plays. He didn't have enough time to make a comeback. So let's see what happens this time. Just a basic set. That's fine. All right. Interesting summon. Easy destruction. That card has its own effect, though. It does not activate. Monster Reborn to make sure she can't bring that back. Somewhat understandable. Do you have any traps, though? He does have a trap. Okay, there's hope. There is a trap. That's Geki. Shit. It did not matter. Granted, I would have summoned Evil Bandagora first, but hey, to each their own. That card special summons anyway. And if you go for Ophion, you got a pretty good odds of winning this. Okay. Maybe he'll get Geki. Yeah, that's a problem. Okay. His best odds are to Geki because he's no longer allowed to get the big boys out. Pot of Greed. Pot of Greed is good. This could still get you a monster. May not be as big as you want, but it's a monster. Catastor does nothing to her. Do you have a normal summon you'd like to do? A normal set 2 trap. Whoa. Is that Morphine Jar? No. No, he doesn't run Morphine Jar. Ooh, it's her legendary card. CT. He did it! He killed it! Okay. He actually killed it. The board has been wiped clean. Thanks to the power of TT. No, I don't think he runs Cyber Jar, though. You can't quote me on that because I don't know for sure. Black Salvo is here. Is he going to go for triple damage or synchro? Holy shit. That's a synchro, all right. That's a big one. That's level 9. Level 9 is synchro summoning. I would not have kept Black Salvo, so I hope you're about to synchro again. Even in main phase 2 is fine because you're going for more damage, and I understand that. Dude has turned this entire duel around, but he did not synchro, so he's in a bit of danger. That Black Salvo is just a wide open punch. You're scared. Kari Tsukumo is scared. He went for the safe. He didn't attack with the 100 attack point monster. He went for the safe play. He won. Playmaker is taking Kari to game 3. Former pro versus current pro, and it's a damn good duel. This match is quite intense. Only one can advance. Are we going to Kari's investigative ending or Playmaker's original ending? This is the deciding match. Playmaker finds a way out. He beat Ophion twice now. Granted, the first duel he still lost, but he's defeated it twice now. Once by battle. He has no traps this time. Granted, it would have been destroyed, but he has no traps this time. And she could do the exact same play where Ophion comes out insanely early. Yep. She's got an Ophion every single time. Her hand has been god tier every time. She runs 6 normal monsters, and she's gotten exactly what she's needed every time. You're in so much trouble, dude. That won't matter. That super matters. That card has the most importance in this entire duel. That card... Oh, that was a bad play. That card sucks. That card is absolutely terrible for this situation specifically. It would be good later in the game, but you just took 19. Your life points are already kind of not looking good. You're at half, dude. You're essentially at half in game 3. Black Salvo. Okay, this could make a comeback if you synchro. He did synchro. There's hope. There's hope. Where are my freaking Playmaker fans? Come out. Come out of the woodwork. He needs you. And if you're a Kari fan, you know what? Playmaker fans, put Yugi emotes in chat. Kari fans, put Taya emotes in chat. Taya emotes for Kari, Yugi emotes for Playmaker. Dark Strike Fighter holds field for now. Very nice. Tuner monster achieved. Big monsters achieved. Mystic Tomato holds the field, but she has one in her hand, so she's kind of screwed. The one in her hand is screwing her. The Yugi fans and Taya fans are rising up. Dark Strike Fighter, she didn't have enough. If she didn't have a Mystic Tomato in her hand, she would have been fine. But because she had one in her hand, she does not have a leftover monster. She drew Geki! The Harpy Geki combo! She can win! Taya emotes, rejoice! Your emotes mattered more! Alright, Heart of the cards. What do you got left, Playmaker? You getting tired? I bet you are. You're getting so tired. Yeah, you could beat it by battle, but only this turn. Next turn, you're going to get weak. The Taya fans rejoice. All she needs is a special summon. It's a special summon. She got it. Ophion comes back for game. Your odds of winning are destroyed. Mr. Power Cell is gone. Oh, she should have harpies. She should have He has one more turn. She should have harpies. That was her misplay. Granted, Geki's gone. Like, I don't know what else he's got. Fusel. Wait, can you do? She has no attachments. She has no attachments. Ophion can't stop the Mind Hacker. The Mind Hacker rises for battle. Ouroboros is gone. Ophion is gone. It's banished. It's not coming back this time. That's gone too. Whatever you had. Harpies is finally going to be used. Mind Hackers controls the field though. That's insane. Monster Reborn is an insane top deck. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Ain't no way. You can't stop Kari Tsukumo! She's going to Grand Finals! I owe her DP for exact damage victory. Dude, that match was crazy. The Taya emote fans rejoice. You win. Playmaker will be going to the Bronze Place Breather match. Kari barely came back. That Monster Reborn top deck was the only card she could have drawn that was left in her deck. That was perfection. That is the power of a pro level or former pro level duelist. Both of them just had comeback after comeback, but Kari was the winner. The next duel will be Varus versus Duel Master K. The Avatar Duelist Varus versus the Rogue AI. Who will win? Dude, this match, that last match had my heart pumping. My heart was pumping. That was so good. All right, let's see what happens between these two characters. Duel Master K is ready to duel. Varus is ready to duel. We have ourselves a set. Right, Geki goes through. Monster dies, but it probably is okay with death. Eclipse Wyvern gets rid of one of your cards that you'll need for later. Mystic Tomato holds field. One problem with this hand is he needs to start with an Emperor Dragon in his hand. He runs 6, but if he doesn't have even one of them, his deck is kind of dog. Armageddon Knight throws something away. It is an Emperor Dragon, so less odds. Maybe he has a card to bring it back, though. That card is good. That is a game changer. That is a game... Primal Seed! That is a game changer. Eclipse Wyvern is here. Damn. Duel Master K is putting Varus on the ropes? I thought Varus would be way stronger. Still, it's not over yet, but I'm saying, like, I expected this to be one-sided. There we go. There we go. Fusion time. Yep. This is more like it. Granted, they're tied in attack points, but that monster can pop Chaos Emperor Dragon. Dragon's Mirror. Yep. 2 of them. Your mom lets you have 2. I don't even know if your mom was in the anime, to be honest. I know your dad. He's a dick. Why is it in defense? Doesn't it just have a targeting effect or something? Oh, you almost lost off of that attack. That almost killed you, dude. Sir, that almost killed you. Can he win by the burn effect, or is he going to go... He is. Exact damage victory. Duel Master K wins by burn effect. I didn't think he'd beat Varus that easily. Game 1 goes to the K. I'm scared now. I'm actually a little worried. Game number 2, here we go. I owe the AI DP. He did it with the Emperor Dragon. This man doesn't run an extra deck. He has a Pendulum Monster, but it's not for Pendulum Summoning. I guarantee you that. Oh, that's much better. Oh, that's much better. See, this is the kind of hand we were looking for, Varus. This is much better. And you have a Silver Rocket. Perfect. Can't beat him this time. And you have to deal with the Savage. Plus, Duel Master K only started with Dark Monster, so he has no way of summoning an Emperor Dragon. Yep. Much better start. Much better start. Get him. Get him, Varus. Interesting. Oh, very good. He's going to have 3. He could go for a Savage again and a Furious. Dude's got 3 of the strongest cards in his deck on the field. He's got 2 Savage and a Furious and that one guy in the corner over there. He's just chilling. Oh yeah, no, he has his field spell this time. That unlocks his deck a lot. Yep, much better. Mystic Tomato is just barely holding on for dear life. That tomato is the only reason you're still in the duel. You should have lost already. Oh my god. Armageddon Night. Weird, weird ending. Whew. Close one. Very close. This is your last turn, by the way. Good luck. Varus is pissed after game 1. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Armageddon Night will not help you. That is the best thing you could think of. All right, the AI is actually scared. If that was the best play he could think of, he was actually scared. There was no way of coming back in this duel. Duel Master K is going to lose duel 2. We're going to game 3. You could feel it. This duel has been very sad. First duel, it was all K. It was really sad for Varus. Second duel, it's all Varus. It's really sad for Duel Master K. That's 6,000 damage showing. Furious Dragon's going to end the duel. So, game 3 really matters. This next duel probably decides the fate of the Master Era, unless Kari is God mode. Let's go. Will it be Duel Master K, or will it be Varus? Wyvern's a good start. Armageddon Knight's a good start, but it might be a little too slow for your opponent. He already has Field Spell. You're in so much trouble. You are in so much trouble. Dear Lord. Yep. I don't believe Kari is as fast as these guys. I think she's very good, but these guys are a little fast, as we can clearly tell. Also, Duel Master K did not start with Emperor Dragon in hand, so he's in a bit of trouble. Without Emperor Dragon in hand, he has no combo plays to destroy everything. That's a lot of damage showing. He could lose on the next turn. That's a lot. It's not enough to end the duel, but it's close. It is very close. Okay, we're going to use our hands, say no. Duel Master K, this is your last turn. Make it count. Also, he did get one of his dragons. That is the EX Charge Dragon. I don't like your odds, dude. You gotta... Oh, what a top deck! What a top deck! It's still not gonna save you, but you know what? I gotta give you some credit. It was good. It's not gonna save you, but it is good. Wasn't much better, I guess. Oh, that... Wait. Wait... No fucking way. There's no way! Duel Master, don't do it! Don't do it, K! Don't do it! There's no way! It's once per turn, right? It's not once per turn! Oh my god! Duel Master K is unstoppable! He He beat Leo by 50 points, and he's gonna kill Varus in his first tournament. Not kill, don't worry. He's gonna beat Varus in his first tournament. Holy cow. How did he turn that whole duel around? That Raigeki turned into something insane. Woo. Damn. God damn. That combo was so heavy. I didn't think he would keep going into an OTK. That was so good. Yeah, the next duel is going to be hype because we're going into the third place breather match where it's going to be Playmaker, who's in here somewhere. Playmaker is going to fight Varus in the third place breather match. Let's go. Duel Master K will be leaving your screen real soon. Oh man, Grand Finals is going to be crazy. Grand Finals is absolutely insane. That was wild. All right, well, let's go with just that and end our... I would have set Mystic Tomato, but to each their own. Well, let's have some fun. So if these two were to fight in Grand Finals, who would have won? That's a special summon. That's really good. A tribute summon. That's strange. Level 8 tribute. Field spell is gone for a synchro summon. It's time. Who wants to get a little savage in chat? It's Savage Dragon. And that monster has its own effect. What are we going to get? Oh, God. Does he want two? Does his mom let him have two Savage Dragons? All right. Varus has started the duel. It is his first turn with two Savage Dragons and apparently something even more. He got his ritual spell. I highly doubt he's going to ritual summon. That is an insanely strong start. Clip the Duel Master K comeback. Thank you. There's actually a few things in this tournament that could have been clipped. It was good. This is a good tournament so far. Harpies comes through. All right, TT is there. Blast Spider can only deal with one problem. That's not enough to come back. Well, hold up. He might have a secondary solution. His opponent uses Dark Monsters, so he cannot win with Cataster. So many people use Dark Monsters in today's video. So Cataster has had almost zero use. The best he's got is an end turn. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Unless you draw Raigeki, I'm calling game. I need to call game, guys. He fought hard, but his opponent's faster than him. Now, that's not Geki. That is not Geki. Magna Rocket Dragon is here. Orcus, unless it's a big monster, it will not matter. Will not matter is what I'm going with. All you have to do is summon one big monster and you win. Even if you exceed summon, you win. You should have exceeded summoned, because now you do not win. You bought your opponent one turn. Just one, though. One more turn to get the Geki. That is not the Geki. I think we can finally call game. Playmaker keeps buying himself more turns. I don't know how he does it, but I'm pretty sure it's over. Trap card is here. I don't think he's going to do 4,500 burn. I don't think he's going to do 45. It usually, if the duel goes on a decent amount, he usually gets around 2k to 3k burn with it, which is really impressive. It's really impressive that he pulls. Is that the ritual? Hey, we're going to see a ritual summon. Everyone, say hello to Riot Dragon. All right. That's enough to end the duel. Plenty of damage left over. Unless there's a magical hand trap I don't know about, this is plenty of damage. Game 1 goes to Varus. All right. Let's get into game 2. Game 1, all Varus, no problem there. He did really well. Honestly, it was just a power advantage because Playmaker, even when he got his good monsters, could not beat him in strength. Beating a bunch of 3K beaters is super hard. Oh, good luck to you in Houston then. I hope the stream doesn't die or you are safe within your home because of a good old thunderstorm. All right, we got 2 traps, which is a very strong start if he was stronger, but he's technically not, so that could be bad. The traps are here. That's an instant... Oh, well, no. You could have done it, but you chose not to. He prefers to be furious. A furious dragon is his choice. And he actually uses the effect this time to get rid of a trap card. He knew the dangers of that trap. 1200 damage comes through. Black Salvo is usable, but like I always say, he just isn't strong enough. A 3K beater beats everything in his deck. His best monsters have 2800 attack versus 3000 from this opponent. Oh, Blast Spider. Wait, does Blast Spider survive if the opponent isn't there to be destroyed? It does not. Good to know. Good to know. So, do you have any more Synchros Fusions? Because if you do, you're fine. If you don't, you're in trouble. A 1900, that might not be enough. That doesn't cut it. Raigeki comes through. Okay, well, didn't matter what you did. He was drawing 2 cards. That's good old pot right there. Good old pot of greed. Block Salvo will do good. We can get some big damage off. For the first time in a long time, Playmaker has advantage and is doing damage, but his opponent has a lot of cards. Call the Haunted comes through. Call the Haunted gets a big damage. That's 4,000 damage in 1 turn. Half of Varus's life points just disappeared. However, if he exceeds Synchros, Fuses, or Ritual Summons, it's over. Exceed it is. Everyone, it's time for the EX Charge Dragon. And why not? Let's summon more monsters. Let's do some popping. Doing that gets you an even better one. Spider-Man didn't stand a chance, and neither does Dark Strike. I feel so bad for him. Playmaker is losing with power disadvantage. He just isn't strong enough. And it will stay that way. Master Era always comes down to who had higher base attack points. Unless you're fighting someone like Blue Angel. If you had higher base attack points in your boss monsters, you typically win. The winner and his first bronze medal goes to Varus. Varus, there you go. And Playmaker, great job getting to our top 4 in such a high level tournament. That was still really good performance from you today. Especially with the comeback plays you made. But it is time. Grand Finals is upon us with 2 very different endings, which I will go into now. Duel Master K won this one. Bluebird, thank you for subbing. I appreciate you. This is what the stakes are. If Kari Tsukumo wins, everyone that entered VR will be leaving VR. The kids will be saved, and Soul Technologies will be outed. If Duel Master K wins, every human that entered VR space without an avatar body will die. Including Kari. All right. Duel Master K versus Kari Tsukumo. Let's see how this goes. Chazz is not in VR. They have to actually be physically there, which only happened if they were within the facility. Dr. Kogami's research facility in Hanoi. Chazz is not. He's just defending the avatars, doing his normal job. All right, so here we go. The duelists are ready. Yeah, you need to pay attention to the intro and specifically see who within that facility was there today and who wasn't. The Hanoi test subjects are within avatar bodies. They will not be harmed. All right, Kari Tsukumo and Duel Master K has begun. The last match of the day, Grand Finals, is upon us with stakes so high that I am personally scared. I am personally scared. Varus was the Dr. Kogami ending. Will the kids be released if Duel Master K wins? No, they will not. But they're not going to be tortured anymore because Dr. Kogami is in virtual space right now. He is a human within virtual space without an avatar. If anything, his avatar would have been Duel Master K. All right, strong start. Geki was definitely not worth. 100% not worth on that one, but screw it. They both wasted Geki. No more Gekis today. Everyone has to fight for real. You can't hide behind Geki. That's 2,000 burn. Okay, that is scary. So they may not have Geki, but that is a strong start. Marcel is in a robot. He's already technically dead. There's no change there. And the attack goes through for 1,000. 1,800 more after that. Can you defeat Emperor Dragon? All right. What is your last play, ma'am? What can you think of? An Exceed summon. And with your last play, you will summon Bahamut! It's thievery time! Stealing! It's the only way! Chaos Emperor Dragon serves a new master. And this one is called something else. Chaos Emperor, the Dragon of Armageddon. Gotcha. She actually has made a comeback with 1,400 life points left in Grand Finals. She is coming back. The attack is safe. That Wyvern is setting up for later. If there is a later, and there is, he gets one more turn. I saw this man win with 50 life points today. 100, it feels comfortable to him. Armageddon Knight doesn't make a difference. No, he lost. It's over. Go, Kari, go. Save the world. Sure. You didn't have to, but sure. Safe victory. She went for a safe victory and it worked. Kari Tsukumo wins game 1. We are 1 win away from the best possible ending for everybody that isn't named Dr. Kogami. Let's go into game 2. Come on. Where are the Kari fans? Kari equals Taya emote. Duel Master K equals Merrick emote. If you have a Yami Merrick emote, throw it in there for Duel Master K. If you have Kari, let's just use Taya, since I think those are free. Yeah, there you guys are. Monster Reborn. Eclipse Wyvern is here. If Kari wins this will be her first tournament win. She's never won one before. She's always top 4, but she never wins. Duel Master K won the first ever virtual league tournament and the last because we never had one since. For obvious reasons. Okay, she got Ophion. That's really strong. Ophion's going to give him a lot of trouble. In fact, Duel Master K might officially be in danger. In Kari we trust. His deck is gone. His odds are... Oh, he has Geki in his... He has Geki Break! Dark Illusion! It's the best card of the day! Dark Illusion is actually the MVP of today's tournament! MVP! MVP! Oh my god. How is Dark Illusion this important in today's tournament? In a tournament where we saw characters using every type of summoning. Including him, he used pendulums. Granted, he didn't use it for summoning. All right, that barrier will keep him alive for now. All of his cards are gone, by the way. All of his cards are banished or in the grave. I don't think he has a chance of summoning a freaking dragon anymore. I am correct. So far, I am correct. He is so screwed. Raigeki would be his only hope, and even then, he'd be left wide open. Primal Seed only works if he already has a dragon on the field. That only works with Chaos Emperor Dragon. And if he can't get that, he can't do anything. K has nothing to his name. Foolish Burial is sad at this point. Everything you're doing is sad. That has an effect I need to figure out. That effect works. Uh-oh. Wait, what? 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 You couldn't summon Ophion. He couldn't summon. I forgot. He couldn't summon it. Ophion is there. Ophion says no. Kari Tsukumo is going to save everybody. Kari Tsukumo is bringing us to a lighter side. That is amazing. Thanks to Kari, Soul Technologies is about to take a major hit. The children are about to go to therapy, are being separated from the people. The people that worked for Kogami are probably going to jail. And everything is ending positively. She's covered wars, you know. The best investigative journalist ever has kicked in, and Yuma's sister, Kari Tsukumo, has won her first ever tournament. And thanks to this, our tournament has ended. Today was one of my favorite tournaments. That was so hype. We got to see so many new decks that actually did something. Duel Master K got my heart a pumping. Kari Tsukumo saved everybody. It honestly couldn't be much better. And of course, we do have a trailer. But like I said, the trailer today was not affected by this tournament because this tournament had too many endings. This trailer was just something that was always going to happen that we had to wait for. All right. End tournament. First things first, Kari Tsukumo, everyone give her a hand. Duel Master K, despite, you know, the programming, everyone give Duel Master K a hand. That duel against Varus was hype as shit. Varus, overall, for a first showing, that was incredible. You are a major threat in the Duel Master Era, the Master Era series. Playmaker, as always, giving us great duels. From the beginning to his last duel with Kari, he gave us great duels. Playmaker, super fun to watch. Alec did really good today. Spectre, always a threat. Leo, best run from Leo I've ever seen. Leo had the best performance ever. He brought Duel Master K to 50 life points, and those 50 life points were the death of him. And Soulburner, probably Soulburner's best performance ever. Good job for him. Good job for him. So, that's going to be it, guys. I'm afraid that with our tournament over, all we have left is our trailer. So, I guess we're going to be getting into that. I thank you all for being here today. I hope you guys had a lot of fun. And I hope you guys are excited for next week, as I will just keep making more and more tournaments because I love them. They're so much fun. So, see you guys later. Let's set this tournament. Let's set this intro up.
You yourself were already so close to your guardian. Another human found them not too long ago. To kill a guardian, now that is rare. I have few stories about that. Are you interested? Would you like to hear a guardian's demise?
somewhere and died my